Hello. Hi. Good morning. How are y'all doing today? Happy Sunday. How are we? It's good to see y'all. It's Sunday. It's Shadowbringers Sunday. And it's also Mother's Day in the US. So happy Mother's Day to any moms. Amelia, welcome in. Congrats on being first today. How are you? Thank you for your ticket as well. Kuliani, welcome in. How are you? Lucas, congrats on being second first. Let's go. How are you doing today? Kristen, thank you for your ticket. Lucas, thank you for your ticket as well. Oh, I forgot I had these off when we were showing off chai. Cobra, welcome in. How are you? Phoenix, hello. Hank, how's it going? Clay, welcome in. How are you? Looney, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Millen, welcome in. How are you? Eric, welcome in. How are you doing today? Court, thank you so much for resubbing for 27 months. Honk honk. What I would say if I was a goose. Now wait a minute, Court. You've resubbed for 27 months now, and this whole time I thought you were a goose. So that just rewrote my whole narrative. But Court, I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for resubbing for 27 months. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Buckeye, welcome in. How are you? Arthur, welcome in. How's it going? Court, thank you for your ticket as well. Mr. Brightside, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. William, welcome in. How's it going? Clay, hello. Larry, welcome in. She Uri on my on to like grr. Or would it be Jay? Either way, true. Obi-Wan, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Dondums, welcome in. Hello. How are you today? It's good to see you. Happy Sunday. Gran, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Thank you for lurking. I hope you're doing well today. Benjamin, welcome in. Lion, welcome in. How are you? Wendermelon, welcome in. How's it going? Nice job on the trivia. Kristen, William, Clay, Larry, Dondums, Amelia, Court, Arthur, Eric, Cobra, and Gran. Let's freaking go. I want a pack of jelly beans like Clay. He's jelly bean millionaire. Clay really is. Clay has a lot of jelly beans. So, yeah, if there's something that Clay is rich in, he may not be able to afford a house in Stream, but he can certainly afford a lot of jelly beans. And he just bought more. He just bought more right in front of our eyes. He has 31 jelly beans. Nimza, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Hi, Lucas. Hi, William. Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing? Yes, happy Mother's Day. Adam, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How's it going? Chard Nova, welcome in. How are you? DZ, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, surprise, I'm actually a duck. Oh my god. That makes so much more sense now. They said they would say that if they were a goose, but they did say it. So that must mean they are a goose. Wait, that's a good point. But I guess Court's actually a duck. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Bosha. Welcome in. How's it going? Mayo, welcome in. Landar, welcome in. How are you both? Caroline, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Happy Sunday. How's it going? Jelly beans over a house. I wonder if I can. I don't think I could easily do it, but it would be cool if I somehow figured out, like, if you have like an insane amount of jelly beans, that you would be able to make your own house with jelly beans, like with the Kodama board. That would be pretty cool, but I think that would actually take me a long time to figure out. They call Clay Mr. Beans. Oh my god, Mr. Beans' rival is actually just Clay, aka Mr. Beans. Clay can build a jelly bean house. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But theoretically, how many jelly beans would you need to build a house? Guys, I'm poor in Kodamas. You earn 5 Kodamas. Oh yeah, you have 15. You earn 5 every time you get a trivia question right. But that's okay, Court, you still have more than me. I have 0. So far so good. Glad to greet you. I hope you're keeping well. Thank you. I'm glad that you're doing good. I've had a pretty good weekend. I was sick last week, and I was still feeling congested on stream Friday. I still feel like a tiny bit congested, but not awful, knock on wood, not awful. Like, cause I know talking kind of for a while kind of just makes me more congested, but I hope today will be fine. I'm sure it will be, because I was still able to stream like 4 hours on Friday. But it's just been, it sucks to have a cold in the springtime. Like when the weather is so nice and you just want to go outside, but you don't feel well. Like that kind of sucks. Oh my God, speaking of going outside, did anybody see the like the solar flare, the northern lights or whatever? Because I think they were, guys, it's actually really embarrassing. I think I missed the northern lights in Ohio because I was in a dungeon in 14. We were checking the sky like every half hour, and it was saying that, like, I guess it's most prominent around midnight, like the couple hours around midnight. And I was playing, I think it was like around 10, and I've been leveling warrior. That's been my hyperfixation for this weekend. On Friday and Saturday, I have been leveling warrior. I got it from 0 to level like 42 or something. So I was really hyper focused on that this weekend. And so I was in dungeons leveling, and it just got so dark and we kept looking outside. I think it's actually not really noticeable to see with just your eyes. Like I was seeing on like Twitter and the internet that the colors people were seeing were really only noticeable, at least here in Ohio, through your camera, on your camera app. So I think even if we like looked outside before we went into the dungeon and we didn't see it, like it might have been there, but we just didn't see it, if that makes sense. I stayed up till 1 a.m. playing Persona 3. Really, Clay? Are you really enjoying it? So how many hours do you have in it? The sky did not give us anything, but at least the dungeons were giving. That's true. That's true. Pants, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? I'm actually really liking Warrior. I didn't think I was really nervous about it, and I still kind of am, but I think I did a good job progressing. And it's pretty easy to understand, I think. The only things that stress me out as warrior is like feeling like I don't have any of the like self heals yet because I'm only level 40 something. So I just get stressed when like my health bar like all of a sudden goes really low, and it's scary. But like I played with Kristen and Trev, and I think they were the ones that were healing me the most this weekend. Maybe Nina as well. I don't remember, but like it's nice to have friends as healers because it's like I know they got me, and also like if I do something bad, I know they're not gonna like get upset. Oh, Jordan was healing too. Did I say that? Yeah, nothing was visible here in Illinois. Yeah, I didn't think it would be visible here, but then I was like looking on Twitter, and like people all over Ohio were seeing it. And I'm like, are you guys just photoshopping? Like, be honest, are you lying? I see a lot of cool pictures of them here in Pittsburgh. Really? Wait, but did you see them yourself, Landar? Too much light pollution around me, and even if I drove, I probably wouldn't have been able to see it. I'm colorblind, so even rainbows tend to be just a yellow streak. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, photos were good enough, yeah. And like one day I really do want to see like the proper northern lights. So at least it's like something that like is still possible. It's not like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity to see them in Ohio, probably. But still, like I can still see them. Yeah, Warrior is tanking. I haven't used me tank in forever. I liked it actually. And I did play with like randos, with like Kristen as a healer and like rando DPS a few times yesterday, and it was pretty chill, which is nice. I'm in the southern hemisphere, so you didn't get to see it. Oh no. James, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. How's it going? I hear a few people saying they might do yokai. God, I should do yokai, but I just yokai, I'm like burnt out on it. I probably should now. My excuse for not doing yokai yesterday was that I was leveling warrior, and now I'm like it's slow to level now that I'm in like the 40s. So I should probably get back to yokai. I'm the one that let you die, Jordan. everybody, I think Kristen and Trev let me die too. So it's like not your fault. I think it's actually very helpful for me because it like helps me be like, okay, that didn't work out. Like, how can I fix that? You know? So don't worry about it, Jordan. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing today? Oh, you were asleep when they showed up? Yeah, I was, after we didn't see them, I was just like, well, I'm just gonna go to sleep. And then last night, I think you have the possibility of seeing them last night and perhaps tonight too, but yesterday it was raining a lot, so. Yeah, we all let Emmy die once, yes, literally. It's okay, classic. Nova, welcome in, how are you doing today? I feel like I should do yokai, but it's a lot. Can you actually do all of yokai before you finish Heaven's Sword? Because that's something that I'm not sure about. Because when I'm looking at the spreadsheet, there's like some places where you have to go that's like only in places in Heaven's Word and like later, right? Somebody can correct me, but just by my understanding of the spreadsheet. Bushafist, thank you for your ticket as well. Fates with Warrior. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking, Looney. That would make sense. I should probably do that. Nova, thank you for your ticket. I'm told today's maybe, but it's looking cloudy. Yeah, I think today might not be as cloudy, so perhaps I'll see it. Stuck in the eternal prison. That is Honkai Star Rail. James, that's so real. That's so real. I haven't really played Honkai much this week because I've been into 14 again. I feel like it's like one of those things where it's like I must choose my hyperfixations. I think my yokai is broke because I bought all the minions and it didn't give them out. You have to do this like really stupid convoluted thing, Clay. You have to go to this person in New Gridania. I don't remember their name, but I can picture where they are. You have to go to him. You have to like talk to him about something and then you have to open your achievements tab and then the mount is given to you. You could probably Google for, you know, a better explanation that's not mine. But yeah, it's like kind of complicated for no reason. Savi, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Matt, welcome in. Rygor, welcome in. Gunbreaker weapon is in the Stormblood. Okay. Yeah, there are 2 Stormblood needs. Honestly, if I didn't... You either honk or you yonk. That's so true. That's what my grandpa used to always say. Or in my case, both. I think, Caroline, if you're... I just wouldn't even worry about yokai if I was you. Because it's like it's a lot. And like, I think really the only big benefits... I mean, maybe you could get your weapons for just the classes that you play as. But I think I wouldn't stress about doing the whole event. Since there's parts that you can't get to yet. Matt, thank you for your ticket. How are you? Also, thank you so much for the follows. Lucas, thank you for being here. Have a good night. I hope you sleep well. Yeah, I would definitely not worry too much about yokai. Yeah, and I think it comes back. It comes back as well. Which is wild. 2 years? Arthur, over 2 years? That's bananas. Not being able to fly? That's true. That's true too. I mean, I'm sure Caroline, if she played with people, she could hitch a ride. But yeah, it's like kind of stressful. You're tired, Matt? Yeah. It comes back every 3 to 4 years. Caroline will be done with Stormblood by 3 to 4 years, I'm sure. That is more than enough time. And perhaps Persona 5 Royal as well. But yeah, how was everyone's weekend? I was leveling Warrior. I think I really like it. I think today, my plan for stream today is that when we get in, we're going to do that side quest without revealing too much, since some people in here aren't at Shadowbringers yet. We have a side quest that's been like sitting in since we got to Shadowbringers. So I really want to do that, just get that out of the way. And then I think I'm kind of nervous, but I think if anybody would want to do roulettes with me, when it gets to be 11 a.m., we could do that. And I could do leveling as a warrior. And that's very vulnerable for me because I might do awful, but I feel like it could be really, really helpful if like if I am doing something that could use some work and like people are actually watching me play, you know, since I'm so new to tanking. Weekend has been chill, just how I like it. I'm happy to hear that, Looney, especially since you've had so much coursework this past week. I probably won't be done with Stormblood in 3 to 4 years, Arthur. I hope you are. Yeah, the role quest, Jordan. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, roulettes. I feel like it would be fun to do roulettes too, because like it seems like on stream I only ever do like one dungeon a stream, and I know like I really like playing with y'all, and like it's nice to give more people opportunities to play on stream too. So yeah. Caroline, you would be able to do leveling with us for sure, because my warrior is only able to do just leveling roulette right now. I can't even do trials or 50 plus yet. Your breakfast is here. What do you have for breakfast? Also, is it Mile or Miley? Well, welcome in. Let me know. How's it going? We're sharing the same brain cell. You'll do fine. You'll do fine. That's funny. That's funny. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in. I still don't get role quest, but I guess it'll make more sense later. I don't get it either. So I'm excited to see like what that is even about. Miley, like Miley Cyrus. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I love that. I love when people introduce themselves like their name like something. Like whenever I introduce myself in real life, I say my name is Emmy, like the award. And I have a friend named Harley who introduces herself. She says she's Harley, like the motorcycle. And I love when people do that. I just think like it's a little cute thing. Kristen, like Kristen Bell. There you go. There you go. How are you guys? I'm doing pretty well today. How are you? How's your weekend going? Yeah, I love that. I think it's really fun when people do that. Like it just, I don't know, it's so catchy. It's so catchy. But yeah, it's been a good weekend. I feel like yesterday was my first Saturday in a while where I didn't have anything to do. Like I cleaned, which felt really nice to do, like clean the house. I did some laundry, which I actually really like doing that on days off because I have a problem where like I can't just like not do anything on a day off. Like I always have to be like a little bit productive. Otherwise, I just feel so, like it makes me a little bit anxious, I guess. Like I should be doing something. So like even if I do something small like laundry, I'm like, well, I did that today. Now I can play video games for the rest of the day. And that's precisely what I did yesterday. My name is Stacy, like the one with the mom that's got it going on. That's perfect for you, Freezy. Miley, I'm glad that you're doing good. Whenever I introduce myself, I say I'm Trev because I don't think I'm cool. Looney, you'll have to say that one again when Trev gets here. Shock, welcome in. I was introducing you to someone. If I was introducing you to someone, I would say this is Emmy, like the letters M-E, but not me. I'm Shock. That's pretty good. I actually used to introduce myself like just the letters M-E. But people did not get that. They used to call me like MA, like, or something different. So even though my name isn't spelled like the Emmy Award, I just say like the award because then at least people know how to pronounce it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Arthur, like the aardvark. That's adorable. Matt isn't... Matt isn't a welcome Matt. I had my cleaning day today. Yesterday was chilling in the sun. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Gold, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? You do laundry on weekends? Yeah. I do like laundry, like clothes laundry during the week, but since I cleaned the house yesterday, I did like sheets and like bedding stuff yesterday, which is like so nice to have like fresh sheets and like a clean house. Like that really gave me so much serotonin, and I feel like I sound so old saying that. But speaking of being old, my birthday's next week, and I'm gonna, this time next week will be the beginning of a 12-hour stream, which is making me panic a little bit. I have no idea why I said that. Also, Miley, thank you. Andy, welcome in. My name is Andy, like in the sentence, my name is Andy. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you cleaned Toro's cage. Yeah. MA, as if you're sitting on a bench with Forrest Gump. That's perfect. Thank you for the follow. Chris, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Chocolate chip pancakes? That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Yeah, this time next week, I'll be doing a 12-hour stream. And we're going to mainly be playing one of my favorite games of all time, Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak, which is a Game Boy Advance game. And I'm really excited to share it with y'all because I think I've played this game probably upwards of 10 times through. When I was a kid, I bought it. It was one of my first favorite games to play, and I played it. And like, this was like back in the day where like, I don't know why, but like me and my brother would like play games and then we would resell it at GameStop to like get a different game. So once I beat that game, I was like, okay, I'm gonna like sell it and get like Pokemon or something. So I did that. And then I was like, wait, I want to play it again. So I bought it at GameStop again. And I literally did this like 3 times. And I don't know why I never just kept the game because I clearly wanted to keep replaying it. But I just always sold it back. And that's one of my biggest regrets is that to this day, I do not have the cartridge because I just kept selling it back. A real oldie stream, true. To be fair, I do literally describe my surname towns as like like little cities. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, Hamtaro would have flashback exactly. And I think it's gonna be a really fun game to play because like we can talk throughout it. So I think it's gonna be like a really hopefully chill and fun 12 hours. And I think it probably won't even take me the whole time to beat the game. So after we could like play stuff in 14 as well. It can kind of be like a we play it by ear thing. Benjamin, you leveled all your crafters to 20? Benjamin, that's so impressive. I think I have my carpentry at like level 15 or something, and I have not done that in months. Mickey, welcome in. I'm doing well today. How are you? Tanner, welcome in. How's it going? Drew, welcome in. Happy Friday, of course. Thank you for your tickets. You and your brother were hustling GameStop? Well, not really. They were actually hustling us. Because, oh my god, GameStop used to be so annoying because you would sell a game to them and you would see them not give you much money for it at all. And then they would like sell it for like twice the price that they gave it to you for. If that makes sense. Like they would upsell it. They increased the value than what they paid you for it. I mean, doing a whole back in my day, we used to buy a game in person and sell them again. True. I've leveled my goldsmith from 1 to 70 yesterday. I didn't realize it was that much. But you did set up a macro. GameStop classic. Emmy was losing money on this game. I really was. Yeah, that was so fast. But I know that Kristen set up like a macro for it. Like when we were watching TV yesterday, she was like, she had a timer for something. Like it would just be going by itself for like 15 minutes at a time. Oh. Is this illegal? Oh. Am I not? Is that not allowed? It's not illegal. Oh, okay. Can you imagine? I'm so sorry. Now I am less impressed. No, actually, I meant to say that Kristen did it the most impressive way possible. Blackmore, welcome in. You sold games to GameStop for trade-ins all the time. You had to save allowances for months to buy each game. So selling games helped me buy games a little faster. I knew they were ripping me off, but when you don't have a lot of money, yeah, I think that must have been why I did that as well. Wait till Emmy finds out how much the game companies pay to make each one of those cartridges. I don't want to know. They pay like probably like 2 cents. Forget microtransactions. Emmy was doing macro transactions at GameStop. I feel like I was actively helping GameStop money launder. Ruby, welcome in. That's so true. Wait, it can affect the local frog population? That's my first message. That's an intense one, Ruby. Welcome in. I didn't know that there were frogs within me. And that's how Kristen got arrested. Arthur, good luck at work today. I hope you have the best day. Thank you for being here. Back in my day, we leveled our crafters without setting macros. Macros intimidate me so much on 14. I feel like so many people have a macro set for the, what's her face? Like, hee hee ha ha ho ho, that. But I don't. So every time somebody says it, I have to manually copy and paste it. Like a person from the 1800s. That's how the stock rose in 2020 because of Emmy. Yep. Yeah, hee hee ha ha ho ho. Chelsea, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Inside you, there are 2 wolves and several frogs. Those frogs gotta watch out. Hopefully wolves don't eat them. Good morning, Chelsea. How are you? Who? I'm talking about, what is her name? Garuda in 14. Her fight when she goes hee hee ha ha hee 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 ha ha. People have that macro to copy and paste it, and I have to copy it and paste it myself. Classic someone in the 1800s. Classic someone in the 1800s with a PC. Thighs woman, precisely. I just have macro set to change my jobs and glams at the same time. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. I feel like macros could help a lot. I feel like a lot of people have a macro set for the play dead command, like I know Trev and Jordan do, where it's like, instead of, if you take the play dead emote, instead of just like falling, it makes it look like you like jump and then like fall flat. I need to do that one. That one's a good one. I have macros to type in this chat. Do you? What's one of them? I have a macro to follow my face. Wait, like that one, Ruby? The one that I just mentioned? Yeah, that one looks so funny. I need that. This is all randomly generated. I remember one day somebody came into my stream asking if my stream was pre-recorded while I was like actively like in the just chatting part. And that like blew my mind. Because like imagine if I was pre-recorded and somehow I predicted everything that you guys said and I could respond to it prior. There are a few versions. Fisher one, oh, doesn't require a jump. Oh, really? I don't know if I've seen that one. All my sentences just happen to be on topic. Wow, that's impressive. Well, is this pre-recorded? This is pre-recorded. Pizza bagels, there we go. That's one. I also have a very special macro to summon my car mount. What does it do? I have a macro where I type exactly these letters in the chat box and then hit enter and they show up in the chat. That sounds like a pretty good macro. Stream pre-recorded confirmed. Red Hood, welcome in. How are you? Trav, welcome in. How's it going? Pre-recorded with paid scripted chatters. Oh my god, can you imagine? That's so funny. By the moon and the starlight, by the shield and the sword, I summoned to me my Honda Accord. Honda Accord. Okay, Honda Accord. That's funny. Emmy hasn't actually been here for years. That sounds so scary. Where have I been? Trev, welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Is anyone in the US doing anything for Mother's Day today? We're actually gonna go out to dinner with my parents. I'm very excited. I decided to get my mom has Parkinson's, for those who don't know. She was diagnosed like a couple years ago. And the last time I was over their house, I had these shoes, just like my sneakers, that I just slip in and out of. And my dad was like, give me that shoe. And then he like showed it to my mom, like, isn't this shoe so nice? Like, you could just slip it on. Even though that shoe wasn't like meant to be a slip-on. I researched and I found a pair of shoes that is specifically made for people with Parkinson's that you can like slip on, and they look really stylish too. So I hope my mom likes them. I'm like pretty excited about that gift. Do your parents know about Kristen's situation, cheating in 14? I'll have to tell her. Crocs, they're not Crocs because they're actually proper like sneakers. Because I think my mom is very like, she doesn't want to like feel like she is wearing like shoes that are like slip-ons. If I don't know how to describe it, but like they're like very nice looking sneakers. I'm excited. I just hope they fit because like my mom is always like in between sizes. So yeah, we're going out to dinner as well. I'm pretty excited. I live in another state, so just calling my mom later. That's nice. That's nice. I'm not cheating. Looney said so. I saw cowboy boots, Crocs, very nice and Mimi. I should have gotten those for my mom. I did text my mom this morning that meme of Sephiroth that says, "I'm going to see my mother," or "I'm on my way to see my mother," and he's holding like the chocolates and the flowers. She said, "Thanks, honey." I tweeted it. She literally just said, "Thanks, honey," with a heart. From the picture that looks like, let me see if I can show you. I put it in Discord as well. Oh, I made my screen too dark. Sometimes it's hard to tell. That one. That just is Sephiroth and it says, "Out of my way, I'm going to see my mother." And my mom said, "Thanks, honey." And then she said, "Why don't you come to the house?" Thanks, honey. The Skechers with the hard heel, not those ones. I forget the brand, to be honest. But I was looking at the Skechers as well. There's like a few brands actually out there that are pretty good. Your parents have those now? That's good to know though. Technically, macros are actually slower than manual button pressing. Really? It even comes with a spinning wheel in the back? That's insane. It's Mother's Day here later, so I have more time to plan for it. Oh, really? For some reason, I thought, like, in the UK and Europe, Mother's Day is earlier. Daniel, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Yeah, that's a nice steer. That's nice steer replied. That's so my mom. Oh, it's the 26th here. Oh, okay. Wait, so is that the same for in the UK? Because for some reason, I always thought that it was earlier there. In the UK, it is earlier. Okay, that makes sense. Weasel, welcome in as well. All right. I think we're gonna get into the game. I'm excited. It's Sunday. Oh. I have my fat chocobo. I need to switch to my MMO mouse. In the UK, it's in March. Oh, wow, that is a lot earlier. I never remember which Mother's Day to use. So I just cover all the bases and don't do anything on either day until my mom asks me why I didn't do something, and then I did something. There you go. That's funny, Looney, because I never really thought about that. That is kind of tricky for you. Dominic, welcome in. Good morning. How's it going? Cookie Crumb. Larry, are you kidding? I am not even exaggerating. Just yesterday, Cookie Crumb, aka Larry, was a Lala. Like yesterday. And you literally said you only have one Fanta left. Larry, when do we have an intervention? For how many times? Yeah, how many times are you gonna Fanta? I'm scared. It's not a problem. You know, I do really like this one's ears. And like the colors that you chose. For what it's worth. Larry can stop at any time, right? I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna start with this role quest because this has been sitting in here for quite a bit. I love how every time we see Larry's different, it's just like, what's going on? Larry hacked the Fantasia database. I wouldn't be surprised. Larry actually is Square Enix. Like, not somebody that works there. Larry is just the entire corporation. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Have you considered a large male Rogadin? I feel like I haven't seen many of those. Like, Rogadins feel kind of Like the underdog. Larry was the DDoS and it somehow gave Larry 1 mil Fantas. Wait, I could see that. Last week when people were DDoSing or whatever, 14, it was literally just Larry going, I'll release it if you give me 1 million Fantasias. And it worked. I'm normal, yes. Of course. We're a niche group for sure, not quite Hrothgar niche. Yeah, that's true, that's true. But very, very niche. I mean, that would be cool to be like in a niche group, I think. A bit more uncommon. I did walk by Lou Reek, aka who I've been calling Lou Reed last time in stream. So I just have to find him again. And I feel like it's good to start with this because this has been sitting here for like days and I hate having quests just hanging out there so much. Larry holding up the entire company with the amount of fantasy buys. I'm basic and common IRL, so I figure I should be the opposite in game. I feel like nobody can be basic and common IRL. But I get what you mean. I feel like Odie is just like me, but cooler. Like that's kind of how I feel about her. That's usually how I make my characters in general. Just like me, but cooler. I haven't met him? You would hate my quest log? Oh, met me? Wait. No. Yeah, you would hate my quest log. Shadowbringers relic quest. Yeah, a lot of people talk about relics and I don't even know what that is. Is it important? Here we are, our proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally, we require bait to lure one out of hiding. Oi! Sorry. Oi, my lord. Got your package here. I have to practice my voice acting for Hamtaro next week. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Well done, my good man. And here is your payment. Oi. Oh, this? The bait in question. Easier to have it delivered than to take a detour and pick it up myself. Rather more efficient as well. Time is money. Now then, you need only place it in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I cannot imagine it will take long for something to come hither. What's that one Outback Steakhouse, I think, commercial that just goes Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. That's what I was channeling for that. Oh, it's just cosmetic stuff. Okay, okay. You saw a naked, pale, bald male row the other day, and his in-game name was Big Poogie. I saw it. Let me find the screenshot of it, because I did take a screenshot. I saw somebody named Anime Girl Armpits the other day. So that's how I feel. I think it's Outback Steak Hosu. Yes, I think so too. That's a default Australian chant in all sports ball games. Is it really? I won't use another Fanta until it's time for Dawn Trail, I promise. Real. We'll see. We'll see how you fare. You saw one of my alts, please. Get out of here. Which apparently people have been talking about. Anime Girl Armpits a lot. I don't want to know why. Also, there's about to be an ad. Thank you guys for staying for the ad. I probably should have started that when we got in the game, but that's okay. Great Storm? Yeah, nobody wants to know why. That's what I figure. If Kirsty was here, she would know. I think apparently she was talking about it in her stream. This thing's cool looking. Like a saber-toothed lion. Surely I'll be fine. Nice. Icarus, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Kirsty is big on the anime armpits, but you didn't hear that from me. Can we pin that for when she comes in later? If she will, because I know I'm in the game now, so it might be spoilers. Fantastic. I knew I was not wrong about you. Come, let us return to the Crystarium at once. Perfect, Kristen. Thank you. She will be outraged in the best way. Okay, that was actually really easy. I thought that quest would be like a lot longer for some reason. But there might be more because it might have opened up at like level... something. Level 70, and I'm now level 78. What's this about anime armpits? I wish I knew. That's the thing. I don't. But I saw someone's name in 14 the other day, which is anime girl armpits. I think it's something weird. Nice job on the trivia, Amelia, Nat, Grand, and Cobra. Let's go. Yeah, it's probably for the best of... Yeah. Probably. I reckon. Oh my god, the Crystarium is so cool, Rygorg. I do get lost here, I will say that, because it's like... I don't know, I think it's a little bit confusing to think about how to get around. But I really, really like it here. Crustarium? Wait, do you not like it? Is it crusty? Congratulations on a kill well made, my good woman. I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. Yeah, it's so easy to get lost in here. Even with the, Okay, eating... snort, slurp, grunt, ASMR. Even with the crystal... the ether shards, I feel like it's hard to find. You love the Crystarium? Okay, good. Me too. I should like to return to our earlier discussion, that of the virtue I have engaged you to hunt with me. Andrea is her name, and she roams Norvrent in the guise of Renda Ray, fallen warrior of lights and renowned hunter of Eld. She is a most elusive eater who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, she has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinarily dangerous beasts. I can well imagine the question forming in your head. Why not leave her be? If anything, is she not aiding local communities after a fashion? Alas, no, for the beasts she slays rise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. So you see, this one wretched sin-eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does, unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages all across Norvrant. Only you and I can stop her. Lou Reed! So she was a warrior of light? Huh, what an odd thing to ask. But never mind all that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains or whatever 100 years ago, doesn't matter to me. The simple truth is, Renda Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived, and beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the Warriors of Lights were before they become Sin Eaters, that's what they are now, so we'd be doing folks a favor by killing one. Well, what say you, friend? Will you hunt Andrea with me? With pleasure. So begins our formal partnership. I can see it now, you and me in the heat of battle, fighting side by side, the picture of courage and camaraderie. It's going to be grand. Naturally, it'll take us time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I have determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. Slay. Me when I sow chaos? Icarus, stop. The lower part, once I get in there, I'm never finding my way out. Yes! The lower part of the Crystarium is impossible to navigate. Oh? Is the reward lacking? My apologies. Next time I will see that you receive rather more substantial compensation. I didn't even notice. Okay, so I do have another one with him. And since it's not even 11 yet, we can't roulette anyways. I feel a lot better. I think, unfortunately, the more that I talk, the more congested I get, but it's, like, bearable. But I feel... Today, I feel, like, perfectly fine, besides just, like, being congested. But yesterday, and I think the day before, I was, like, coughing a lot. Wait, it's you! It's really you! You actually came! Pounce, welcome in, how are you? I mean, never mind. You're here to hunt Andrea with me, yes? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? And wouldn't you know it, one of my hirelings should be returning with new information any moment now. Greetings, my lord. I am pleased to report that Andrea was recently sighted in an Amarang, in the vicinity of Samiel's backbone, it would seem. Apparently, there is a right vicious spider what was giving folks trouble, and now that it's been turned, it's about a dozen times worse. They'd be grateful for any assistance. I see, I see. Well done, my friend. Your payment as promised. Why bother going out and about pestering the small folk for news when you can employ others to do it for you? The better to devote our precious time to rather more important matters, I say. And owing to my winning strategy, we may now depart for Amarang and the delightfully named Samuel's backbone. For in pursuing the spider, we may yet find its maker. This is actually pretty fun. I like this. Party time, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Newman, welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see ya. And Chris, welcome in. How are you? Good morning, Newman. That does happen with party time. Well, wait. It happens because of Kodama Borg saying party time. I don't think it happens when party time chats, if that makes sense. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm glad that you're doing well. Oh, hey. Okay, Wings. Okay, Metroid. I think. I haven't seen Metroid. But that's what you remind me of, Matt. Thank you for the follow. I know I'm just liked. I feel like, I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but I feel like whenever I get a cold, there's like one part of the cold that just like lingers for like weeks. And I feel like for me, that's unfortunately the congestion right now. Like why, like colds are so awful for that reason. Because it's just like, oh, you just have a cold. But now it's like, oh, you just have these like slightly annoying symptoms for like weeks. That ghost vehicle, thank you. Isn't it cute? It reminds me of like a playground thing. I hate that, right? Yeah, Caroline, you were sick recently too, right? This is called the Whisper Go, Chris. In the game, you can get it through the yokai event. You have to get all of the minions first. This is certainly the place. I gather those bones once belonged to dear Samuel, but I see no troublesome arachnid. It being a rather large desert, I had considered hiring a few trackers to hasten our search, but I have yet to spy a place where such individuals might congregate. Pity. Bah, nothing for it but to roll up our proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work ourselves. We shall split up and search the sands for the sin-eater spider. Whoever finds it first may have the honor of slaying it themselves. And should we not find it, well, after we both have searched for a suitable length of time, I say we meet back here. Let the hunt begin. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, you're still congested. I'm so sorry. It's the worst. Because I thought I just had allergies and I was like, this is a cold. I haven't been able to do my work or workout because I'm scared it will worsen it. Yeah, I'm the same. Because it's really annoying because I was like really consistent with working or like doing yoga before I got sick. And then I got sick. Which like I've still been stretching a bit, but yeah. Yeah, the creature designs are really cool, Chris. You say, okay, no trace. No trace. God, I love the music here. And I love these guys. I love them. Remember when one just punched me though? Because I do. That one's itching to punch me. I thought I was tired and had allergies and I went for my jog. Oh no, you had a fever? I actually didn't get a fever, but I've just been... I thought I had strep throat at one point last week. So it's just like a cold. Steven, welcome in. I don't have to sneeze. No, I'm blessed. Thank you. Steven, how are you doing today? Chris, you like that one too? Is that what you're saying? Let's go. We found one. I also changed my keybinds a little bit yesterday. I made this third section my control binds because before they were just random keys. And I think this will be better. Because I use shift keys and then control keys there. Slay! I did it! Lou Reed. I did it. Scorpion, nope. I know, isn't that weird? Like, the creature designs are so good in this game, but also some of them are like, that's one ugly thing. Spiders looking like scorpions in Japan. Wait, that's such a good point, because they did say that it's a spider type thing. Or an arachnid. Is an arachnid a, classification, or does that always just mean spider? I don't know if that makes sense. But that was interesting. They said we're looking for a spider and it was a scorpion. Oh, scorpions are arachnids too. Okay. So I guess it's just like a mistranslation then. Yeah, it is still funny. I agree with that. This is very ominous. Oh my god, she's actually the hat lady. Flashback. The hat lady. There she is, the Scourge of Norvrant, the Devourer of Souls, Balan quits. We bring this mark down, they'll be singing ballads about us till the end of time. Never mind the king's bounty. Hells, we could buy ourselves a couple of castles apiece. Oh god, is this how she died? Or like turned? Flanking maneuver as discussed. Wait for my signal, then we'll strike as one. This is her pre-hat. God, that thing is a beast. Literally. Damn it, she's onto us. Don't panic, we planned for this. We'll act as decoys while Renda Ray brings her down. Go, go. Wait, not yet. There's no need to rush this. Uh-oh. Sod it, always so headstrong. Bugger me, my head, I can't... Oh no. Oh my god, this is awful! Oh my god. That thing's the size of a building. No, no, come back here. Finish it, you bloody bastard. Finish me. Oh no. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I'll not let it end like this. I promise. I'll kill that goddamn beast if it's the last thing I do. Oh, that's so sad. What was going on with her head? I think that beast did like a Sonic thing and it just like kind of scrambled it for a moment. Dogler, welcome in. I dislike arachnids greatly. That makes two of us. How are you doing today? Scorpions are just desert lobsters. You know what? You could be onto something, Icarus. Chavo, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Oh, yeah. That was a flashback. Yeah. Basically, my character can, like, get insights into other people's memories like that. Hey, what was that just now? I've had headaches before, but the way you were thrashing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. I'm doing pretty good, Chavo, and I'm glad that you're doing good too. Happy Sunday. By the gods. And I thought we were lucky to just catch a glimpse of Andrea. But you're also telling me you were granted a vision of her past with this power of yours? Though, 2 warriors killed while hunting a great horned beast. A beast their surviving companion vows to slay in revenge. I have heard this tale before, I know it. Bah, it is a common enough sort of tale, I suppose. And regardless, she's gone. Come, let us return to the Crystarium and celebrate your accomplishment. I think that what we need to do is go find this beast and slay it, and once we do, then she'll be at rest. The idea that whenever we go into the echo, we thrash about like a fish out of water is terrifying. It is terrifying, especially like poor Lou Reek had no idea what the I was doing. Like, he probably wanted to get me help. I just thought it just looked like we got a quick headache. Yeah. That's true, because it's never really showed us that moment of, like, us thrashing. I mean, we're a bit consumed in someone else's memories then. That's interesting, though. I mean, Oldie must just have, like, a bunch of bruises from, like, falling all the time. And thrashing. But maybe that's why I carry around the heavy hatchling. It's actually just like a squishmallow that can break the fall for me. We really need to warn people that it happens sometimes. Yeah. That's true. I like this side quest. I'm glad that y'all said it has good story. The table is set, and so I bid you raise a glass with me that together we might toast your spectacular accomplishment. Sigalite, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? There's really nothing quite like a hearty meal after a job well done. Drink up, my friend, drink up. Please don't belch. Had your fill? I have another few bottles ready and waiting to be open. No? Oh, very well if you insist. Astra, welcome in. How are you? It occurs to me, my good woman, that I have yet to ask you your name. So quickly did we forge our friendship that I hardly noticed until now. Thanks. Odalise chai. Reek and Odalise. Yes, I rather like the sound of that. Reek and Odalise, the daring duo, the brave bounty hunters, the scourge of sin eaters. Once we have slain Andrea, not a soul in Norvrant will not know our names. They shall ring out all across the realm. Ah, but I should dwell overmuch on the victory before the struggle. A wise hunter is prepared and patient. 'Twould be prudent to send double, nay triple, the agents afield to seek out promising new leads. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a gillionaire. Worried about the budget for our brave endeavor? Well, don't be. I am prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expense shall be spared. None whatsoever. He's gonna give me, like, 1 gil. That's so funny. That's so funny. Heavy hatchling, aka Echo Pillow, exactly. Astra, how are you doing today? Give us a belch emote, Yoshi Pete. That would be so gross, but I would also want it. Imagine eating an egg and then using the belch emote. How many of these do I got? It's level 74. There she is. Odalise, come to rejoin her bosom companion in the great hunt. It is well that you have, for I have obtained new information concerning a sighting of Andrea and Colusia. The fiend has transformed yet another deadly mark, a great bear in this instance, into an even deadlier eater. And so it falls to Reek and Odalise to slay the newborn eater and continue their pursuit of Norvrant's most notorious virtue, to Colusia and to glory. 5 of them? Oh, that's not bad. The way I could taste it. Oh, Ludi, that's so gross. Same. I'm so sorry to put that taste in y'all's mouth. I'm so sorry. Lou Reed is funny. I didn't mean to stand so close to him. Let us brook no further delay and commence our search. Separately, as before in Amarang, if you catch the eater first, I grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you will not be disappointed if the reverse were to occur? Surely not, surely not. I myself will be most put out if I happen to lose to you a second time. And so, on that note, may the best hunter win. I'm gonna win. Oh, these replace your job quests? Oh. Oh, that makes sense. So I don't have dancer quests? Wait, do I not have dancer quests ever again? That makes me sad. The payoff is worth it. Yeah, I'm actually I mean the cutscene alone and learning about the warrior light is cool. Phantom, welcome in. I'm doing well today. How are you? Final cutscene at 80. Aww. I didn't know that. At least I still have one more. Because I didn't expect that. So does that mean I nearly have all the moves? That's kind of wild. I think it mainly makes me emotional because it's like things are ending. You know? Even though, like, I am dreading the day I lose my sprout. Oh my god, I love Doctor Who. Doctor Who is so good. I'm so happy I started watching it. You just get them for levels down? Okay. I guess that makes sense, because sometimes it is kind of, like, annoying to have to do a whole quest just for a new move. Oh, I didn't find it. Lou Reed won this time. Yellow Cat, welcome in. How are you today? It's good to see you. It changed because they had too many jobs to create quests. Oh, okay. That does make sense. For sure. It was just getting infeasible to do a separate quest line for each job. Yeah, and I'm sure like they they pride themselves on a certain level of quality as well. So that would be really hard. That makes sense. I'm thankful that I don't have to do paladin job quests anymore. Yeah. When I was leveling warrior this weekend, I will be so honest, I skipped every single one of the cutscenes. Dwarf, welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching those. I'm doing well today. How are you? Hate to say it, Odalise, but it seems we're late to the party. Lambert and his mates slew the bear before we could. So it's true, then. You've cast your lot in with the boy, you poor daft sod. Thanks. But I don't understand. The eater was a newborn. How could he possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did? Well, see, that's the problem with relying on hired help. They're loyal to your coin, not you. And you're not the only one willing to open his purse. He's got more money than us. But more importantly, Reek, what's this I hear about you hunting Andrea? With help, I mean, rather than all by your lonesome. I have a distinct memory of you storming off in a huff saying you didn't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me I'm wrong. Do as you like. Help or no, you've no chance of beating me to the prize, cause unlike you, I'm not all talk, and neither are me mates. Speaking of mates, how much did it cost you to buy her friendship? Do tell. What bullies! Piss off, Lambert. Why are you still here? You got your mark, didn't you? You should choose your friends more carefully, sinner. When it all goes wrong, don't say I didn't warn you. He's a bully. Mo Gamer Gal, welcome in. We just saw Shadowbringers Uranche last stream. What a glow up. We love to see it. You have questions, I am sure. As you may have surmised, Lambert was once a comrade of mine. I took him into my service so that we might hone our skills battling Sin Eaters in preparation for facing Andrea. However, I soon came to see that he was not all that capable of a hunter, and so I dissolved our working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in stride, and instead resolved to recruit new companions that he might beat me at my own game. It would seem that his fortunes have improved greatly of late, so much so that I fear we can no longer afford to dedicate time to tracking lesser eaters, and must devote our undivided attention to the pursuit of Andrea. As such, we should be getting back to the Crystarium, but before we depart, I have one other matter to attend to in Yulmore. If I might trouble you to accompany me? Ah, but of course you will. Let us be off. Wait, the warrior questline is funny, is it? It's mid? Okay, there are better and worse? Okay. The marauder ones? Oh no, that was funny. I was literally just smashing rocks. Some of them aren't very memorable. Like, I remember the paladine ones when I got to hold Oathkeeper for a hot minute. That was about it. The warrior stormblood ones are okay. The rest, okay. I don't think I'm there yet because my warrior is only level 42. Oh yeah, there is a new season of Doctor Who. That's so exciting. Thank you for withholding spoilers, but I hope you're enjoying it. I'm excited for when you get to 11. That's your favorite part of the series? Wait, of the 11th Doctor? Is that what you mean? Oh shoot, I forgot. That's so annoying that we can't attune to Yulmore. They won't let us in. Chat, welcome in. You missed this Coliseum theme? It's really nice, isn't it? Also, welcome in. How are you enjoying 14 and Shadowbringers? I mean, Fieldbringers. I love it. I love it. I actually only started streaming this game for the last day of for the last day of Stormblood. And then I did post Stormblood. And I love it so much. Shadowbringers had me hooked just from one day of streaming it, like incredibly so. The story is so good. Thank you so much for the follows. Also, Nexo, welcome in. How's it going? Happy Sunday. You're starting to rewatch Doctor Who? I haven't seen it in eons. Yeah, so I've never seen Doctor Who. I think I watched a couple episodes when I was like 10. But I have, if you guys didn't know, I have a YouTube reaction channel, so I've been watching it over there for reactions. And the season 1 finale just posted on YouTube yesterday, which had me bawling like a baby. You're in the middle of Whittaker's run? I've got a few things I'm excited to see you react to in Doctor Who. The amount of times I've cried to that stupid show, I know. I'm not a crier, and I'm like stunned. I always just thought from the outside that Doctor Who was just like a silly, goofy show. And it like is, but I didn't realize that it would make me cry as well. Nyx is fine like that. Thank you for letting me know. Welcome in. Thank you, Trav. It's so good. I hope you're enjoying the game too. Are you ready for Dawn Trail? Okay. Oh, in the beehive? Okay, I think I vaguely remember where that is. Jordan, thank you so much for putting that in. Yeah, that's the channel if you guys are interested in it. I saw the reaction series 1 finale is one of my favorite finales. Hits all the right nights. It totally does. Asher, the really good job quests I remember are from Dark Knight, Scholar, Summoner, and Machinist. Yeah, Machinist is fun. White and Black Mage had some fun history we don't get too often. I have been leveling Dark Knight, or I did that a while ago, just off stream. I don't think I like playing as Dark Knight, but I do actually really like the story. That's been really fun. And I like the Dancer's quest too. Phantom, that's true. Yeah, Nyx, thank you. That's so kind. Thank you for doing that. Dark Knight is cool. I feel like maybe once I start to learn how to play warrior, like a tank in general, it maybe would make me enjoy Dark Knight a little bit more. But I think as my first tank, that was really, really hard. Companions' exits are always at least a little bit emotional. Yeah, I know. I can expect it. Liam, welcome in. How are you? Ishikawa was cooking with Dark Knight, and now she's doing main scenario? Oh, that's so cool. Dark Knight and Scholar have the best stories? Oh, Scholar too? That's cool. Liam, thank you for your ticket as well. Odalise, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. Father, this is my traveling companion. We're basically Doctor Who. And dear friend, Odalise. She and I have resolved to hunt a particularly deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is, that to pursue it to court death itself. However, when we at last triumph over the fiend, all of Norvrent shall sing our praises. Won't that be wonderful, Father? So long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. I can do without all the petty details. Ugh. So Dad's a jerk. Now then, how much do you require this time? Out with it. Oh, never mind. Just give the boy my coin purse, would you? I'm sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. Ugh. That is why you are here, is it not? Another handout? Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it. Odie's like, I'm gonna slap you. You know, I honestly don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, Father. We're leaving Odalise right now. Oof. Nyx, thank you so much for subbing for 3 months. I appreciate it. What the heck? Thank you. I hope you like your sub badge in the emotes. Thank you for being here. Instead of through time and space, through the realm. No time, precisely. Basically the same exact thing. Monk has the best job quest story. I've skipped every single story of every job. Really, Larry? Of every job? There's truly a slaying. What a fit. Thank you for the follows. I hate his parents. Yeah, that was really sad. Jet Kings, welcome in. How are you? I used to be a cutscene skipper in general for ARR and a lot of Heavensward. You know what? Mainly just ARR and post Heavensward. I didn't really skip much. I mean, post ARR. I didn't really skip much in Heavensward, I think. Oh, hey! Hands up, thank you so much. That's so kind. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I don't have an interest into most of the side stories. I think that's valid. I mean, I think at the end of the day, the game is created for enjoyment, so people are entitled to enjoy it how they enjoy it. It's seasonal events? Yeah, I can understand that. Forgive me, Odalise, but I would forgo the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in rather dour spirits. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I am a free citizen of Yulmore. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring, which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I am no fool, though. I am well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of the Crystarium. People are wont to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport, though, and so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. Now then, since Lambert has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrea before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I refused Father's coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct the search by ourselves. Moreover, I am rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time. But I trust that will not deter you from joining me anon? I was never in this for the gil. Really? I mean, of course you weren't. Perish the thought. Haha. Dang, I'm speedrunning these quests. Crystarian music, I love you. I love it too. My favorite class quest ever was probably the 1.0 blacksmith one. Wait, really? Also, Matthew, welcome in. Yeah, Trap, exactly. I primarily have done just main story quests. This is actually, I think, like the first side content I've done. Oh wait, I did the Four Lords quest in post Stormblood. That was really, really good. But yeah, on stream I've just been doing main story quests and it's been really, really, really good. The blacksmith guild leader had a bad ear and a worse memory, so he'd constantly mishear you. Oh, that's actually really funny. I like that. You skip the gathering crafting cutscenes and skim through the storyline. That's probably what I would do too. I'm not at all in crafting or gathering yet. I need to do that. But that's definitely how I would do it. Odalise, my friend, thank the gods you're here. Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea, but alas, that's so funny because I literally just was talking to him and he didn't go anywhere. So you haven't gone outside even for a bit? Well, of course. Surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish? Brother, you gotta get out there in the field. But never mind all that, for it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Renda Ray's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before, and I had. My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. A wet nurse is like a nanny. 'Twas a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon their quarry in a desert, and there attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength, and the hunter a fatal weakness, and so in the ensuing struggle her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale? Much more than a nanny. Okay. Then there can be no doubt. Renda Ray is a celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvera to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments that forever change each of these fallen heroes. Makes sense, doesn't it? Renda Ray being a hunter of notorious marks in life and in death. I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed the reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Renda Ray's adventures, the better our chances of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Olvera lives in Gate Town on Colosia. Let us be off then. Also, there's about to be an ad. Thank you guys for staying for the ads. Good luck on the trivia. I think I accidentally bought this person's shirt. What do you mean accidentally? Rin, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? If you ever need gear, I'm an Omni crafter. Oh, thank you so much for offering. I appreciate that. I'd say Dark Knight is first, and Reaper, Sage, Ninja. Oh yeah, Ninja is actually pretty fun. Ninja is fun, but it was hard. I liked the stealthy parts of Ninja. Those were fun. I haven't played as Ninja in so long. The United States Army Air Corps became the United States Air Force on what date? Ninja quests were okay, but rogue quests? Yeah, I think I actually preferred the rogue quests. What I liked about them is when we got to go invisible and just like sneak around. I liked that a lot. Rin, oh no. But we persist. I hope you feel better soon. Make sure to get lots of rest and drink lots of liquids. But I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. The sandwich nonsense. Malrat, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? I want to be a spy for a day, but like a spy from Agent Cody Banks. What a throwback. Those Frankie Muniz movies with Cody Banks. Wait, called Cody Banks. How many movies were there? Because it felt like there were a lot. Come on. There we go. Frankie Munzizizi. So true. I used to be in a really big Malcolm in the Middle phase, like years ago. I used to love that show. Odalise, this is Miss Olvera, the wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave. Aww. God, I hate it. My, you've grown into such a strapping young man, but I can't imagine you came to Gate Town just to pay me a visit, my little Reek. Not in front of her, if you please. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. Was that hunter perchance the warrior of light, Renda Ray? Of all the reasons you could have had. Aye, those stories were of Renda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day, the legend so many aspired to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's mind when I was younger, and for all the good they had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death, as sin eaters. But despite all that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she had ours. So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names. Then it's true. The hero who I looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring do drove me to take up the bow as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Ovara, Odalise and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search, namely the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again? Wicked White, is that? Oh, my little reek. Very well. Chris, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thank you for saying that. Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle is a great show. Clay, you got the mount, let's go. Kimchi, welcome in. How are you? Malcolm's dad had quite the turn in life later on, remarrying Skylar. No, that's literally why I started watching Malcolm in the Middle. Is that I wanted to see him in more things. I started watching Breaking Bad, and then I was like, I want to see him in Malcolm in the Middle. Even as a young hunter, Renda Ray's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from mom's way even by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch, eventually Renda Ray would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades earned fame and fortune. As their reputation swelled, so too did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice, and so they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Norvrant, the devourer of souls, Balam Kits. But what Renda Ray did not realize was that her greatest strength would prove her undoing, for when she faced Balam Kits, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures. To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simple pleasures. They knew not of her fallen friends or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing even stronger, as did Renda Ray. When in Colusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall and that fateful day. And then, while engaged in an adventure in Raktika, a rumor reached Renda Ray's ears. Balam Kit's Scourge of Norvrant, Devourer of Souls, has been spotted wandering the Sitia swamps. 'Twas a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, the fear of losing her new companions as she had her old. Oof. So it was that Renda Ray ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Balam Kits, alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. I'm scared. Vengeance. Oh, she did it. Vengeance claimed she rejoined Ardbert and the others and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she was Renda Ray, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore. It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin eater I swore to slay. What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was and will always be a hero to me, and to you, I hope. Thank you, Miss Olvara, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon. So, Odalise, remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Balam Kitz, the one that took her from Amarang to Colusia, then her next destination must be... I don't remember. Mr. Sizzler, welcome in. Clown Shoes, welcome in. 10,000 hours? I have no idea. I feel like... probably... Nothing confirmed right now. The game is getting a graphics update. That's true. That's true. Also, thank you for the follow. Yes, happy Mother's Day to any mothers. Mothers in chat, rise. Also, Jet Kings, thank you. And it looks good, but not quite the same as a modern engine. A new game world would be epic. That would be cool. I guess because they're making Dawn Trail, like, perhaps it wouldn't happen just yet. Maybe 17 would be an MMO, who knows? Yeah, it's I guess generally, who knows? Mr. Sizzler, welcome in. Just be careful with the emotes, Mr. Sizzler, so we don't just spam emotes. Also, Colossus, welcome in. How's it going? Is it the Greatwood? I don't remember. Nice. Right, that was where she laid low the beast at last, in the city of swamps to be precise. And so that is where we shall go. Let us away. Oh, am I already finishing it? Now listen, Reek. There's an awful lot people don't know about Renda Ray, or the world for that matter. So wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you as good and true. Listen to your heart and decide for yourself. And be safe. Aw, we like Miss Olvara. Why does Olvara look so HD? It's very harsh lighting on her face. Does she look that different to you? Your uncle works at Square, so maybe I know that's true. Everybody here's uncle actually works at Square. Odalise, was it? It is such a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could, but when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is that it is a miracle that boy turned out as well as he did. Oh, that's awful. One can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes for you as well, I should think. Duke, welcome in. Your uncle is Square? Whoa. Duke just had to come out in here and one-up us. Oh, I've not been there yet. Okay, so then I think we'll take a break from that quest and just wait until we get into that area, like when the main story brings us there. And I think we'll do roulettes before we get into the main story. If anybody would like to roulette with me, I'm gonna be really brave. And I think I'll do... I'm scared. I think I'll do warrior for leveling and then dancer for everything else. She doesn't look like anyone else in the game. It's kind of funny that so much detail was given to her. Yeah. Okay, Trev, Nyx, and Clay. I can roulette. Okay. I can tank. I'm trying to work on my tank specifically. Like, I'm scared because it's the first time that I'm doing it, but I can only do it for leveling anyways. I know Caroline said at the beginning of stream that she can do the low level. So we'll start with just leveling. So I'll invite... So let me know if you want to do leveling, and then we'll do like 50 plus in trials as well. I can heal. Nix, do we... We don't have each other, right? I'll TPS then? Okay. Perfect. So we just need a healer. And Nix, do you want to heal for... Okay, you're at Crystarium. Perfect. I'll go there. And then we'll rotate out for 50 plus. And then maybe for trials we can get more people in. Envy tank, wahoo, I'm scared. Warrior is tank, so I'm tanking and Trev and Caroline are DPSing, and then Nyx will be healing. I am also at Crystarium. This feels like, oh, there's Nyx. Hey. Everybody's got the wings. Where are y'all getting these wings from? You look so cool. I'm battling my maid right now. I love that. Okay, no problem. You can go Dragoon. Dragoon is fine as well because that's DPS as well, right? Yeah. Wait, is Dragoon? Yeah, Dragoon's DPS, right? I don't actually know. Island Sanctuary, amazing. Matt, thank you for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I think I saw wings on the market board. I know you can get certain wings from the whatever. What am I trying to say? Oh my god, Kimchi's here. Gold saucer. But I think those are angel wings. Kimchi. Oh my god, I'm a soul of Kimchi. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Caroline, you should be able to do just leveling because that's a level 16. That's the only one that I can do too because my warrior is only level 43. Kimchi, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Kimchi is goated. I can cover any role. Thank you, Nyx. Thank you. I think we should be good with you as healer. I'm scared to tank. But it's okay. I did it all weekend. Surely I can be okay. If you find my wife for whatever reason, can you tell her I said Happy Mother's Day? Who is your wife? May, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Katie, welcome in. You got this. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, cool. Caroline's gonna Dragoon. Trev is doing some sort of DPS. I'll do a ready check. Tanking is easy. I'm sweating. But I'm playing with pro gamers, so surely it'll be great. And it's also only leveling, so like the dungeons that you can get are so small. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Gotta get in gamer position. Snoot. Snoot. Oh my god, this is like very early. This is very early. I did this one a couple times yesterday, I think. With randos. I actually feel like some of the earlier ones are harder to tank in. Because like people don't have their heals. Right? Hog. Give me that. I haven't seen that dungeon in like a year. Isn't it so weird being in dungeons that are like in the beginning of the game? Like sometimes I'm in a dungeon and I'm like, I literally have no memory of this, of being here ever. Level 20 Astrologian is garbage. I feel like it's kind of hard too when you get used to like your new moves and then you have to worry about others. Wait, I have to see Nyx's thing. I don't know where to go. That's the one problem I have with tanking, is that I don't know where to go. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Maybe we can keep going. Will this fella follow me? Thank you for the follow, by the way. It does look like Trev's dancer is not attacking, just dancing in support. I feel like we could keep going. That's the problem I have with tanking. Especially in these earlier dungeons. I feel like these earlier dungeons don't tell you. Okay, let's stay here. I'm sorry I put you guys on a ledge. Follow me, y'all. Where are we going? I have no idea what we're going there. That's literally me. But I feel like these earlier dungeons are a bit difficult to understand when to stop because there's not like walls. Like, hello? Where is everyone? That's the tank mentality pushing forward. Oh, there's sand. You're taking smaller pills than you were yesterday. You can definitely do more. Okay. Wall to wall, you got this. This place is confusing for that. Placing the fire sand, classic. Classic. And something about tanking, I actually feel like, bosses are like so much easier than pulls as a tank. Although I guess that makes sense. Right? Yes. Well, with very few exceptions. Okay. Something that I am scared of is like, whenever I'll tank in trials. I've done like a couple of the weenie trials that you get in leveling. But other than that, until you get to extremes, yeah. I don't think I've done like any extreme. Let's go! Level up! Level up. Trial tanking is also vary between super easy and awkward. Yeah. I feel like most of the time though, somebody else chooses like main tank in trials, so that's nice at least. Until you get to tank switching. Yeah, exactly. Which are mostly in extreme and above. That's what I was thinking of too. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Do I have bad connection? Tank swap mechanics classic. You're a learning warrior, you'll be fine. You get the sustain. Yeah, that's what I'm excited about, is that like warrior is supposed to be like OP because of it. I think we have to get fire sand in here. Is it in here? I don't think so. Maybe. Sometimes I feel scared when I leave my friends. Where's the sand? we're all confused. And by we're all, I just mean me. Is Larry performing DDoS? God, I hope not. Where is the highest DPS healer? Oh, it's from the bomb. Oh, okay, so I did have to wait there. Oh, they dropped from the bomb. Okay, okay. I thought it was just like there. Do we need this? Oh my god, do I have... What's happening with the connection? I'm scared. Yesterday I was playing as well, and guys, what's happening? Your trial is crashing too? Guys, whoever... I'm scared. What's happening? Larry, stop. Larry, stop DDoSing. The only reason why I'm scared is that I did a dungeon yesterday where I was lagging for whatever reason, and the AoEs were like all wonky because of that. No better way to learn than surprise. Like this freaks me out. The potential lag with the AoEs. But it looks like it's okay now. Petis, welcome in. How are you today? It's good to see you. Help. The old version of these bosses, like they were different before this. This is one boss that I'm glad they changed. What was it like before? Oh, you know what I forgot about? This one move. This one. Slay. Your Honor, we've slayed, and I don't know where to go. Oh. It was so annoying. It was just so much waiting. Oh, really? The best time to learn is under intense pressure. I like the blob guys. I think it took me a while yesterday too to kind of figure out how to get... Oh my god, I'm sorry, this is a huge pull. I'm scared. It's okay. Also, to my understanding, with Warrior, I just use Overpower in packs. And then I have that other AoE when I unlock it. Yay! Pro gamer, Nyx. Where am I? Where do I go? This way. Help. Tanks have pretty easy attack rotations? Okay. Look at Ulrich, he knows the way. He's so smart. No? Wait, did we go back? Ah, the map. You're so right for that. Kriya, welcome in. Unca Bunca mode, that's me as a tank. Oh my god, we found them. Nyx knew the whole time. I feel like if I tank more often in more dungeons, I'll just naturally learn the way. Hopefully. Let's go, keep pushing forward. Me when I'm pushing forward and I end up going backwards. Somehow we made it to the last boss. Lord knows how. I'm always lost in dungeons. I never know where we're going. It's same. Some of them, like this place is dark. So I feel like it's hard to see. enjoy Warrior. I am too. I tried Dark Knight before this, and I did not get that at all. So I'm glad to be doing like a tank that I at least understand. Slay! We did it! Oh my god, and I leveled up again. We did it! I tanked in public. Now, what is this poll and when did that happen? Was that... Who is... Gigas the Great? Warrior is just the right balance of easy and satisfying? Yeah. Let's go 2 levels. That was so nice. Thank you guys for playing with me. That was so fun. Old version slime took very little damage. You had to summon a bomb and then position it next to the boss so it would explode on a timer, but you couldn't kill it yourself because then it would explode. Oh my god! That's wildly tedious for so early in the game. Once you've learned one tank, it's easy to transition to the others. That's what I'm thinking too. Caroline, you leveled up. Let's go. Let's go. That was the boss you were just fighting? The last one or the blob one? I think Lil Ricky made the poll. Kristen, I don't know how to tell you this, but like Twitch updated it so I could see which mod made the poll. And it was you. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, if we would like to get a different party going for 50+ dungeons. Yeah, it was a lot of tactics for level 17. It seems that way. You're lying. I could literally show you. Yeah, Trev was also literally in the dungeon. Yeah, thank you, Trev, Nyx, and Caroline for playing that with me. Let me know if you would like to join for 50+ roulettes. Warrior was fun. Eagle Man, welcome in. This is the way. How are you today? Pettis, welcome in as well. I think I said hello. Cube. Trev did it, methinks. Trev acting like being in a duty ever stops him from moderating. That's true. I can jump in quick, and Rygor, you too. Perfect, perfect. So, I don't... Do I have either of you? Oh, right, you're literally right there. And we added each other. And then, Astra. I can't remember if I have you in here. Smash? Why did 7 of y'all vote Smash? What's the story? I would like it to hear a story from Looney. That sounds very intriguing. Rise Warrior, let's go. Level 90 Warrior. I come its face? Yeah, absolutely. And then Astra, so we should be good. Got a DC travel, no problem. Why did 3 of you vote pass? Y'all wild for that one? I'm scared. I'm scared about both answers. The Bulge yanked Trev into a trial Alana was doing with another full party, and he had to mod her chat while also being the only healer in Bulge's trial because I queued with a full party without checking the party. Oh my god. Trev's an icon for that. I can't tank for 50+, so I'll be DPSing. Ipione, welcome in. This is the Aodai, I believe it's pronounced AO space DAI. Also welcome in. We beat them by like 2 seconds. That's wild. Trev is cracked indeed, it's true. Yeah, so I think Rai is tanking. And Astra, do you have a preferred role? Black and welcome in. We were smashing Gyges the Great from the dungeon we were just doing. Yeah, of course, Guy just the Great. Okay, you can do any. Okay, awesome. Hello, Cookie Crumb. I love Jordan and Kristen saying Guy just the Great. Like, duh. Of course we're talking about that. This very obscure boss from a level 14 dungeon. Oh, absolute smash. Okay, cool. Cool, love that. Oh, that's a cool glam. I like that shirt. That's cool. All right, since Ashura is traveling, I'm gonna take a quick break anyways before this dungeon. If y'all want to do your chai checks and your cheese checks, feel free to. I'll be right back in a couple minutes. And I'm gonna run an ad while I'm gone too, so we don't get hit with that for a bit. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be right back for roulettes, and then we'll get into the main story quest. Hello. I could hear everything that was going on in here. And there's a lot of kimchi. A lot of, I don't know, flashy noises. Nice job on the trivia. Let's see, who got the trivia right? Clay, Jordan, Kristen, Amelia, Benjamin, Cobra, Caroline, and Larry. Let's freaking go. Kristen, you're 96% cheesy. That's accurate. Jordan, you're 86% pee pee poo poo. Please go to the bathroom. You deserve it. I'm gonna pin this too, so we don't forget. The way that I was about to say welcome in pup time, I've reverted. All right. Asher, I forget. What was your name? Just so I know when you get here. Amelia, you're 29% cheesy. No, oh my god, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing you, like in case you were like right next to me. Leori, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Don't worry about it. There's no rush. We're just chilling. Let's be honest. I could play this game all day. What does, oh, new adventure returner? Oh, okay. Hava, welcome in. Holy cow, what is that emote? That's wild. Good morning, Hava. We also have the bark emote for situations like that, when you feel inclined to bark at someone. I really do like Urianger's glow up. It's so good. Makes me want to be an astrologian. But I think that's like difficult, right? Trev, what happened there? What happened there, Trev? I'm a little bit frightened. Yeah. That's kind of terrifying. Cookie, you look good like that. All the barks. I remember the discussion about Shadowbringers, about how everyone got so hot. It literally feels like that. It's like everybody glue up. And it's not like they weren't before. Like, let's think about Thancred. It's not like he wasn't before. But he finally shaved, so that's like a huge pro. Yeah, Thancred got so hot, he shaved. Urianger was not, we just straight up couldn't see Urianger before. Like, he wore a hood and goggles. Woof indeed. My Twitter would have been condemned to an asylum if I used it back then. Amelia, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Everybody... I love when kimchi's a little tomato. The science just getting hotter and hotter over time. I want what they're drinking. They're literally aging like fine wine. Chinstrap Thancred was the worst decision. Yeah. I mean, I could look past it a little bit, but not that much. Look at kimchi next to the fat chocobo chick. JK, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? How's it going? Also, the piggy tail? Wait, is that a piggy tail? A tomato with the chocobo? Literally so cute. So cute. That chocobo could probably eat the entire tomato. Oh. What happened? What happened? Oh. Wait, so that happened to you too? Wait, did that happen to anybody else? It went down for me too? I wonder if it is still going on. Okay, let me go here while I try to log back in. Yeah, mayhaps. Mayhaps, DDoS? You also got that? You guys all did? And now, okay, look at this. Good. Cool. This looks really promising. This is literally terrifying. You didn't DC yet? For anybody that's not DC'd, hold on. Hold on for your life. You got DC'd? It's everyone? What, that's normal? I've never seen that. Must be some worlds. But Ulrich was on ours and he didn't get... Players in queue 190! Oh my god. Kimchi, you have the Crystarium all to yourself. Also, Mobile, welcome in. It's good to have you here. Bro, this is a ghost town? I'm so jealous of you guys that didn't get disconnected. Also, PC players get kicked easier than PS5. Oh, that's fascinating. But I know that Trev plays on PC, at least. John Teak, welcome in. I don't know. Do you guys think that it could be DDoS again? Because when we were in the dungeon, it was acting weird too. Nix, you're on PS5? When servers reboot, it hides the character visuals to ease. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, 97! I'm on PC and I'm still here. That's kind of scary. There's a streamer doing ultimate content and 6 out of 8 of their parties disconnected. Oh my god. Rygor, you got back? Nice. I wish I clicked that faster. I didn't consider that there would be a queue. They got you! Oh no! Trav, they got you? DDoS? Oh, I can pronounce it like that? Okay. Yeah, DDoS is a mouthful to say. You just got into a dungeon after 35 minutes, Q. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Kimchi, they got you too? Oh no. Why does this feel like like the apocalypse? Yami, welcome in. How are you? Trev with the immediate... I shouldn't have said anything. Everyone DC'd in my alliance, so it's few of us left? That's so, like, eerie almost. Hello? Oh my god, I'm back! Okay, 97 of us logged on so fast. And we're still in our party. Me, Kimchi, and Clay must all be on the same wavelength. I don't know, internet. UPS, welcome in. This feels like day one of a new expansion. It's so empty. Wait, that's so weird. It's like just us. Okay, there's somebody else here too. On the very last boss too. I'm so sorry that happened. I'm in queue 272. Oh, it hits people in it lets people in waves. Okay, okay. Your queue is 378. Everyone, look at how fast 97 people connected and stop stressing about Dawn Trail. Yeah, that actually wasn't bad. If it is in waves, but I guess normal queues wouldn't be in waves, right? Nathan, I did play 16. I didn't play any of the DLC though. Yeah, James, I guess everybody, like all the servers went down. Okay, friends, I think I really appreciate y'all coming together, but I think because the servers are being so wonky, I'm gonna continue with the main story. I don't want us to get into a dungeon and it be like a terrible experience, you know? So we'll see how the servers go for a bit. Let me dote on y'all for just even showing up and like being patient. But I just don't want us to have like a bad experience in a dungeon where like we're disconnecting and whatnot. So we'll see how the servers go and maybe we'll do roulettes later. But I'll continue with just like the main story for now. But yeah, thank you guys for understanding and being patient with me too. I gotta buy more Fantas for what, Hava? God, I forgot we were here. So what is the truth? Larry, you literally told us that you were out of Fantas. You're about 60% done with 16. How are you liking it, Nathan? Yeah, MSQ. I mean, it has been 2 hours anyways. Thank you for the follow, Gojo. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Redlux, welcome in. Trying to get into my server, 274. I think I was number 200 and it went pretty fast. It seems like they let like 100 people in at a time. So good luck. Yes, Caroline, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Instance servers are separate from the main data center. We already saw times where people in an instance did not have any issues. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so picking up MSQ, we're trying to get these things. And look at Urianger. Quite the sight for sore eyes of being disconnected. All of a sudden, I forgive Square Enix for doing that to us. Go, Jen, doing well today. Just got DC'd. We all did. It was scary, wasn't it? But I'm doing well today. Thank you for watching, or thank you for asking. I watched some streamers play it when it came out, but I forgot how much I dislike. Oh my god, yes, Clive's mom is atrocious. Hope y'all enjoyed your Mother's Day and the surprise DDoS. Who doesn't? This game is awesome. Gojo, how, where are you in the story? Chaos also died over on EU? Oh, wow. Pure white dye and I'm elated? Nice. On the other hand, first saves of Stormblood were hacked because the story early on requires a solo duty. Oh, that's interesting. It is a DDoS? So that's That's what it would mean, Milon. Bloom, welcome in. Urianche spent those years in the in the first mewing and learning about fashion. Real. Clive does unfortunately have a mom. You jumped off a cliff and DC'd? Odin and Barnabas and he attacked Jill and I'm doing side quests. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a great game. Robon Extreme, was that the instance in Stormblood? Oh wow. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the 2 remaining bearers of the relics, the new Mao are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fae folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Me, when I'm going anywhere, let us away. Oh, wrong thing. Let us away. Who dares remind me of Robon Savage or Pippin Extreme? Must needs. Must needs. Such good phrasing. I love it here. It's so pretty. Me, when someone offers me salad. Zappa, welcome in. Look at the rainbow. Oh, wow. Is that always there? Oh my god. It's so pretty here. Jump scare Lala. Sometimes I read what Urianche says, and yes, don't comprehend it. I was talking about it last time, Rygorg, but I actually have an easier time understanding him when I read what he's saying than when listening to him. Listening to him in cutscenes is like, bro, just sum it up. Give me Spark Notes. As an EU player, as the Titan X with over 300 millisecond ping, it was okay? Oh, wow. Can everybody stop DDoSing on Mother's Day? Thank you. Maybe somebody is doing this for their mom. Like their mom is like a really big 14 player and the person DDoSing is like, I'll give you back the servers if you give my mom 10 million gil. Past yonder cliff lieth Pla Eni, home of the new Mo. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. You asked this humbly. TLDR for me, Urianche, exactly. Yeah, it's the Whisper Go. You get it in the yokai event. You need 13 minions for it. And then you get it. Have you yokai'd at all? High Ping Titan Extreme taught me about pre-moving. Yeah, when I first started playing 14, I was on EU servers. And then I experienced ping at all in a dungeon. I was like, I'm out. And the queue was really bad because I used to only play this in the evening, my time, which was like dead of night for everyone else during the weekdays. So it was pretty impossible. Get off 14 and call your moms nerds DDoSers. Maybe that is their motivation. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose mist thrived the city of Vobert. 'Twas only when the Froth came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the faithful for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness in Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth... My dude loves putting just a TH at the end of any word. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Aha! Mortals, just as we thought. What is this goofy music? What is this? It sounds like Animal Crossing. Hast thou business with us? Business? Huh, nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Lidaran. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste, are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee-hee-hee. Hello? Teleportation magic. For mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to fey folk, albeit briefly. Urianger only talks like that in English, which is pretty confusing for a player like me who plays in Japanese, English, and French. Wait, how do you play in all of them? And he streameth. I do streameth. Just like Feo voice actors in English, it's one of a kind. In Japanese and French, she sounds much more like we think a pixie would talk. Oh, that's so interesting. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? EU queues are harder for NA players and vice versa for sure. Yeah, that would make sense. Because it's like if you stay up late, it's not terribly late here yet if you're in the EU. Because everyone has their proper flavor to it. That's really cool. Urianger's speech in Japanese is still somewhat unique from what I've seen. The reason he speaks like this in English is because there isn't really a direct correlation to the way he speaks in Japanese. That makes sense. Yeah, certain dialects, right, Looney? He's like super formal in Japanese or something. Okay. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. What about my fat chocobo? Is he gonna be okay? It's a dialect where Koji wanted it to be really old English, I see. There isn't a correlation to the way he speaks in English, right? That man puts me to sleep every time. I actually really like reading his lines because he's goofy, but listening to him, it's like, it's hard to follow. Gojo, thank you for lurking, I appreciate it. Oh, Oh, he already casted it upon me? Listen, I'm even talking to it like him. Why am I talking? I literally said he already casted it upon me. He hath casted it upon me already. Foremost. Casteth thine magic, sire. Haha, you can't see me. Apparently they can't see the heavy hatchling either. In summary, he talks funny, but he talks cool. Yeah. He already casteth upon myself. He already casted it uponeth me. This is cool. It's very quiet. I can see it. The end is nigh. The destination is in meinst I sighteth. Nice. Thancred! We have to speak with him. I saw many English-speaking streamers just giving up when they needed to voice Urianger. It's much more fun. When they do or when they don't. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? We got kidnapped by Faye, briefly. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. In other good news, the New Mo village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. I actually feel like some people are harder to talk as than Urianger. Like, some of the words I get caught up more. Look at the mushroom houses! Oh, I would live here in a heartbeat. I love it here. Oh! Okay. Hey! Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! Imagine somebody, you waving to someone and then they scream and run away. I thought you said the New Mo were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable, unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Wide Ank Turney. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the New Mo. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Lygia? I forget how they pronounce that. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fae cousins, we New Mo have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Not just hand over the goddamn staff. Manda, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Incredible, welcome in. What is this poll? Kristen, why do you keep making these polls? I can see that it's you. That would be a great channel point. Redeem, talk like Urianger for 5 minutes. That would be fun. Manda, how are you? Incredible, welcome in. Before lunch with my family. Enjoy lunch, Manda. I hope it's good. I'm glad... I'm glad respect is an option. It says respect. I am so congested. Give me like one moment. I'm gonna like go blow my nose. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I used some Flonase, so I hope that helped. I know I was very congested because when Manda came in, I could barely say her name. I was like, Manda. Bex, welcome in. Nana, welcome in. How is Brazil? I don't know. How is Brazil today? Should I finally break down and get this game? You honestly should. You honestly should. I've been gunked up too, had to hit the Mucinex. I know, I think I might need something properly for congestion. Because like my cold's over, but besides the congestion, so Mucinex is probably the move. Would you? And the option should have been I would not. That would have been so good, Looney. Yeah, it's free up to like a long point in the game. Bex. Hudson, welcome in. How's it going? There we go. There's the command. Let's go, Jordan. Respect. Okay, we're all respecting. At least. That's good. We need to edit that? We do need to edit that. It's more than that. Hudson, I'm glad that you're doing good. But then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but she harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Urianger. If you have placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin-Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Yomoran army. Uriage's popping off. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now, a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? Ah! Good morning, Butt God. Good morning, Noe. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Thank you for your ticket. Didst thou... Wait, this is so good, Nano. Didst thou knowest yon critically acclaimed RPG Ultimate Reverie 10 and 4 hath a complimentary preview, which encompasseth the fullness of a land rebirthed? And furthermore, the Ballyhooed, Skyguard, and Tempest score augmentations ascending onto stratum 3's core and 10 and haveth not temporal constraints on amusement, agree to its covenant, and savor Eorzea forthwith. That's so good. Caroline, welcome in. How's it going? What if I just perpetually stream as Urianger? But like I can't actually get the names right. I just get, or the words right. I just try. Amanda. Also, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. And Nano, thank you for your ticket. I need to send that to Lady Estrodial. You know full well that naught give us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless? It's unfair, unfair, I tell you. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Vobert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Yeah. Thank you, Uwu Translator. We have a lot to thank to Uwu Translator. Ballyhoo? What does ballyhoo mean? It sounds fun. I honestly thought you were doing that yourself. Manda is very talented at so many things. But there is a such thing as an Uwu Translator where you can just copy and paste things. What have I done? A lot, Bex, but it's great. Talked about, shouted about. Oh, okay. Much excitement about, okay. Wid Ank sniffs at you expectantly. That makes me a little bit nervous. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Marn Os. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Vobert. Not the snoffing. Do not snoff in here. With the knights gone, however, Marn Os has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Straight up in the stream, straight up snoffing it. According to Wu All Know, not the B movie. Not Uwu B movie. I like it here. Notice Alana, Katie, or Crimson's Discords. I think they have commands for them in their streams. Well, I know for sure for Alana, Katie, and Nina. 1,182, 1,183, 1,184. Wait, did I already count that, Leaf? Wah! Who? What? Where? Wait, you're mortal? Huzzah! Huzzah! We like them. Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numo. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Okay. I love doing little errands for people. You start at midnight? Oh, that is late. What is that blue stick mount? I'm scared. Blue stick mount? Wait, what are you talking about? That they were holding? Oh, they ran past you. Oh, it was somebody. It was probably the Lunatender. Is that like a Sabatender? Like one of the cacti? Blue stick mount isn't real. It can't hurt you. I want one of those mounts. How do you get it? Lunatender? I just met her. Me too, actually. Lunatender? I don't know much about her, but I'm sure she's very nice. Also, Myra, welcome in. Oh, it's kind of a spoiler. Oh, okay, okay. Sydney, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Slender Lunatender. Is that the new version of Slender Man? Z-Man, welcome in. There is also the Nath mount that looks like a broomstick bug. That's kind of awesome, actually. Slay moss fungi. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Get wrecked. Oh my god, it's like a combo of a frog with a mushroom. I don't think I like it. Personally. Somewhere, I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm very much enjoying Shadowbringers. We just got to this place and I'm really, really liking it here. Me not knowing any of these mounts because I haven't done a single Beast Tribe. Beast Tribe is actually something that I have done, believe it or not. Or I'm working on them still. I haven't done any of the crafting ones, which I feel like the crafting ones is when you get where you get the cool stuff. But I'm working on a few of them right now when I remember them. It's like very rare when I remember them. You get that mount through Chloe's journal. Oh. I don't even know what that is. Oh, the stick isn't a beast mount. Oh, okay. Beast tribes for leveling? Yeah, it is actually very helpful for leveling. Again, I shan't say more lest I reveal it too much. Too mucheth. Lest I revealeth a surplus of informationeth. I have no idea. That's valid. I actually, the Stormblood tribe quests are pretty fun to do. I like those. Any of the ones before that, I'm like, meh. UPS, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too, and to any moms. And thank you for being here. It's a fun leveling thing. Oh, okay, okay. Surplus of information is so real. West I will be not that, man. No. Is that the Wondrous Tales thing? Sahagin is the best tribe. Yeah, yeah. Ah, you are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope? They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder. Used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. All of them. Take all of the legs that I have. I have no use for them. Oh. 3? But I asked for 2. Oh my god, I didn't realize this would be a problem. No, 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 this wasn't the agreement. You doubt that I'll fulfill the work for 2 moss fungus legs, so you tempt me with another? May as well call me a grasping mutt and spit in my eye. Well, if you think me a bad Numo, then a bad Numo I will be. Oh yes, I make a fine mess of everything you're wearing. Rip it to shreds. Bro, I'm sorry. Hmm? Wait, there are 2 legs here. You mustn't tease us fairies so. What is going on? In my agitation, I could have done much worse than simply snap at you. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. What level gauges is she wearing? Or are they wearing? Good question. I see. Does anybody get gauges still? Or was that like a phase? Gold certificates? So many things in this game that I do not know about. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with which you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. You have gauges? That's cool. I'm always so scared of like... Well, I've had my ears pierced 3 times. And each time they've gotten infected. So I can never like do gauges, but I feel like I just don't see them anymore. I've not seen gauge people in a bit, but I don't hang around goth punk or alternative people. I feel like it's reaching like more people now though. Yeah, like smaller gauges maybe, yeah. Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe Youth will have something to offer you. Yeah, I think it's cool. I feel like it looks painful, but from what I've heard, it's only painful if you do it incorrectly. Also, there's about to be an ad. Thank you guys for staying for the ads. Good luck on the trivia that accompanies it. That accompanies it. Good. I bids thou luckest with thine ads that thou mighteth receiveth. I see them at the weed store. I live in Canada, by the way. Oh yeah, so it's legal. Weed store is a wild concept. To have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores are called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Let me find Urianger. I just wanna see if he says anything interesting. But I think it looks like he left. Has he left it this? David, welcome in. Thank you so much for 10 gifted subs. Holy cow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And they went to Wobagger, Milk Snake, Sukalos, No Punch Man, KG, Rippin, Riley, and Fumes, JZZ, and Beth. Thank you so much, David. I really appreciate it. Oh, the hype is fixed. Oh, Shah must have done that. David, thank you so much. That's incredibly generous. If y'all get a gifted sub, I hope you like your sub badge in the emotes. Thank you again, David. Thank you for just being here. I worked in a tattoo shop for 3 years, so I saw them all the time. That makes sense. I forgot I did it already. Nice job on the trivia. Let's go. David, thank you again. Nano, I'm confused. I don't live in Brazil. I don't know if you were joking, but I don't live in Brazil. I sometimes make the joke, come to Brazil, like, you know, on the YouTube comments when people go like, we love you, come to Brazil. I thought you did. Okay, it might have been because you overheard me saying that joke. So yeah, to clear that one up, I just live in the US. That's okay though. That's very understandable because I feel like very few people understand my reference when I make that joke. Yeah, I live in the US. Me when I spread misinformation. I know, I'm so sorry. Oh, there's an ether thing up there. You've been a lying and deceiver the whole time. It's true. I just press start streaming every 3 times a week, and I say, I do the freezy scheme emote. What lie should I spread today? And it must have been the day of me being in Brazil for Nano. Yeah, that emote. Please come to Brazil. Raise your hand if you thought you were in Brazil. Matt, did you? I wonder what else I've accidentally lied about. Hopefully not much. Oh wait, there was an ether thing here. Let's get that before I forget. Ha ha ha. Nano thought it. That's so valid. I'm glad that we cleared it up. What is this? Why do I have to do a leap of faith to get to this ether current? God, remember the trauma that was the trial or the dungeon last stream? With proper leap of faith. That one hurt me personally. Butter wouldn't melt in her mouth? Wait, what does that? I've never heard that phrase before. But does that mean that somebody's like trustworthy looking? I'm guessing by your context. Yeah, I wonder what that phrase is. That's interesting. You've already removed the flame spores? How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. I feel like we have similar phrases to that. The phrase butter wouldn't melt in his mouth or butter wouldn't melt in her mouth describes someone who appears demure, innocent, or sincere, but is in fact unkind, devious, or insincere. The idea is that the person in question is so calm, cool. Oh, that's so interesting. I feel like I know a phrase similar to that, but I can't think of it. I didn't know about that second bit. I only knew about the first bit. That's funny. We are learning so much here. I thought I was from Fresno, Brazil. That's true. Matt is basically lying. We all think that Fresno is from Fresno, when in reality, just from Brazil, like the rest of us. Yeah, I like that expression too. I'm gonna try to use that now. I thought your name was Fresno for a while. Oh my god, Minfilia. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I just finished my task and I should go and report back. Okay. It's okay if you were spying on me, just don't lie about it. Have to have a southern drawl while using that expression. The butter one. Let me try it. Wait, let me think of a... Y'all come back now, you hear? Okay, I'm in the mood. Let me try to say it. Where is it? Butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. Butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. that Clay is staring. Give us some Dr. Phyllis. I take it back. Clip it. Ship it. What weapons do you have? That's an excellent question. I don't keep a lot of mine on hand, but I know Snowstorm gave me this one because it has bonded materia and I don't know how to do that yet. That was Southern adjacent for sure. No, I can do a really good Southern accent. I swear. But it's only a very specific one. Picture a scene. Picture that old guy from The Walking Dead that lived on the farm and he's sitting on the porch. Okay? Picture him. Now listen. Back in my day, me and Pa used to always sit on this here porch and watch the sun go down. Herschel, yes. I say you he dead. Back in my day, me and Pa used to always watch the sun go down by over them there trees. Little did we know that was the last time the sun would go down on a normal day. When did we get transported to the south? Just now. We're back now, though. Back in Brazil, where I've always been. Crew, welcome in. I am so sorry if you have a southern accent. My intention is not to offend. Very clearly. You're a regular foghorn leghorn. Simone, welcome in. How are you? Your impression is spot on. Thank you, thank you. Technically, Brazil is south. Yami, you're chewing so hard right now. Say somewhere there's a village. Somewhere there's a village missing there, idiot. Like, for some reason, I can only do, like, southern old man. But not, like, just a casual person that actually you can conceivably meet in the south. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses for a little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. Fair every day, I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for immense patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Lygia. The Bertites built it, and they named it Grunes Licht. It was their last bastion in the struggle against sin eaters. And now they're gone, all of them. Nobles and knights and common folk alike. Sad. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you. For a fitting price, of course. Thank you. Nidrik, no, I'm sorry. I need to stop lying. I've never lived in Brazil. I am not Brazilian. Chug sweet tea to get into character? I've actually never had sweet tea, but I want to. Not from Chile? I'm also not from Chile. But I don't think I've ever said that one though, right? Need to watch more Matt McConaughey movies? Yes. Sometimes I forget I have an accent and then I get on the internet. That's how I feel. Because I think actually newscasters learn the Midwestern accent. That's what I've heard. That newscasters learn the Midwestern accent to like do the news. So I never thought I had an accent. And then I started streaming. And I forget the words that I say specifically that people are like, what did he just say? But yeah, that was the moment that I learned as well. Jordan, have a good Mother's Day. Thank you for being here. I heard it wrong. No problem, no problem. I definitely have an accent. I think everybody has an accent. But I guess I never realized that mine would be like distinct at all. I always heard that the neutral newscaster accent. Oh, Pacific Northwest, really? Bennigan's welcome in. How are you? Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Wide Lad? They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Aww. I speak normal. I also speak normal. I don't have like a true, very intense Midwestern accent. Like I know Alana from Wisconsin and like Trev is also from Wisconsin, and they say words that I don't say. Like hammock, they pronounce as, I don't know if Trev does too, but I know Alana pronounces hammock as hammock. And I've never heard that one. What? You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it, I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're new mode like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor, they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Oh, hey. Excuse me, Odalise, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you and help in what little way I can. You're welcome to join. Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring back as many back as possible. Slay. Egg rolls, welcome in. That sounds just like a British person saying it. The hammock. Trust me, we do not say hammock. Oh yeah, they say bagel like bagel. And like dragon like dragon. Like they switched the like A's in things. Is it Alana or Trev that says drag? It's definitely Alana. I'm not sure if Trev does as well, but she definitely says dragon like dragon. Most British people pronounce it more like Emmy does. Oh, interesting. Wide Lad is a legend. Primal, welcome in. Urianger? Urianger. We like him. What can I say? His arms. His sleeveless shirt. You say it like hammock and you're from Manchester? Do you... I wonder if it's more of like... Are you talking about the emphasis on the word or the actual vowel in it? Or like mac. Right. Like I say hammock with the stress on the first syllable. But maybe you say still hammock or hammock. Hammock. I'm trying to picture that. Or hear it. But like Alana says it like hammock. Like I'm mocking you. I say hammock, yeah. We stress the first syllable, but I would say hammock. So maybe like an in-between. I say floaty bed, and I love that for you, Dogler. I say hammock. Hammock, yeah. There's another word that I think I say weird, but I forget what it is. When I was younger, I used to pronounce pillow like pello, but then somebody made fun of me for that, so I stopped doing that. I was literally at a sleepover, and I was like, "Do you have an extra pillow?" And she was like, "What are you saying?" Like, it's like a pillow. She was like, "Do you mean a pillow?" I was like, "Okay, fine, whatever." But yeah, I used to say milk as well instead of milk. And I feel like there's a word like library or something that I say weird. Oh, museum. I say museum, but I think the right pronunciation is like museum, maybe. Say bag, I say bag. Whoa, everyone, calm down. Calm down, leave me alone. Whoa, I'm busy. Wait, these things are so cute. When pigs fly, am I right? When pigs fly. Oh, I think that move got updated. I don't recognize that, at least. Why are these guys rocking my world right now? Okay. We're all gonna be okay. I hope. That second way is how you say it? Museum. That's how you say it? Museum. Yeah. I say it like 2 syllables. Museum. Also, Postboy, welcome in. I get told I say milk like milk, so I try not to do that too. Are you from the Midwest by any chance? Pelk. Not the Pelk, Simone. That's like water bottle. My friend told me I say Tuesday weird, so now I avoid it, and I don't... How do you say it? Can you spell it out how you say it? Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Nix, you have glam for me? That's so kind. Wait, is there anywhere that you would like to meet? Or did I add you? Solomon, welcome in. I love throwing people off by pronouncing English words with a really bad Danish accent. I love that. Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, you're on your way. Okay. Also Wraith, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for the follow, Solomon. It's good to have you here. I'm from the Northeast, but my parents' Jamaican accent affects some of the things I say. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. My dad doesn't really have a distinct accent, but my mom is originally... Oh my god, the bed mount, Nyx. That's amazing. My mom is originally from Boston. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. I'll have to work on my glams. Thank you, Nyx. That's so kind. Thank you so much. And generous. Thank you. I'll have to look decked out for next stream. But yeah, my mom's from Boston, but I was raised in the Midwest. And I say in most things Midwest, but I call my mom, or I call my aunts. I say auntie instead of auntie. And other things like that. My mom's accent is actually mostly gone, except for when we go back to Massachusetts, and then it all comes back. Tetra, welcome in. They killed me when I first got there. That's funny. Also, thank you for the follow. My coworker and I always greet each other with, "It's Tuesday, isn't it?" I am, where I say it is, I am? Oh, interesting. Oh, thank you, Nyx. That's so kind. Thank you. Aunts for the win. Yeah, because otherwise I just think of bugs. I used to have a Boston accent, but I got made fun of a lot, so I learned how to pronounce R's. Yeah. My family that lives in Massachusetts still has a very strong Boston accent, so I always make fun of them in a loving way by saying the phrase, "Park the car in Harvard Yard." Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with pneumo. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can, and then come back outside. See you shortly, Odalise. You lived in Glasgow for... There's like a huge thing of like dust that randomly just went flying from my window. for 12 years and ended up with quite the accent, even though I'm from the northeast of England. I always find that the most fascinating. When I was in elementary school, I had a classmate that lived like all over as a kid, so he had like the most interesting accent. Oh my god, leave me alone. And I always thought that was interesting because it wasn't exactly one place. It was literally like all the places that he's lived. And meeting a Boston Russian speaker? That would be interesting. What am I supposed to do here? I'm gonna die. I'm actually probably going to die in here. Let me get up here where nobody can reach me. I found ink. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? I was online a lot around Americans in my youth. Oh, I'm not close enough to it. So I sound American in my part, and my mom is Russian, so I have a European accent. That makes sense. I always think that's interesting too for English language learners. Like, your accent is a lot dependent on where your teacher was from. Like, I know some people learn from American teachers, so they get American accents naturally. But like, it's also interesting in case you've had multiple teachers. I'm actually scared that I'm gonna die. Is anybody else really scared right now? I don't even know my keybinds from my heels yet. I literally just changed them yesterday. Is anybody else scared? Oh my god, is anybody else scared? I'm out of heals. Oh my god, William's here! Thank you! Thank you! I think I would have died. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh my god, William Pog. Yeah, this area was stressful. Actually, when they were talking about it, I thought we were going to go into a dungeon or something. Thank you, William. I was getting ready to res just in case. Thank you. That's funny that this place is like difficult. I can't imagine. I mean, would it be easier or harder as a healer? Where is it? Up there, maybe? Wait, maybe if I get up there, I can run away from them fast enough. Ah, they followed me! They followed me! Now this is a high stakes fight. Literally on the edge of a cliff. I can do it though. It's only one of them, thankfully. That's funny. Oh yeah, I never used my chocobo. I've like literally never used it. But I probably should. I think it's just like something that intimidates me to learn. Like, I feel like there's so many things. William, good luck, I have to leave. Good luck. I'm running away. I took a Middle Eastern literature course in college with a professor that was from the American South. Hearing him read Middle English with a Southern accent was wild. Well, isn't, I know it's not exactly the same, but isn't a Southern accent actually very close to a British accent? Like, more than other places? You should, it's so handy. I'll have to look into it at some point. Shinigami, welcome in. People can tell my teacher was American when I talk. That's so interesting to me. Just gonna avoid that big guy. Go around here. Wait, welcome in. How are you? The only thing you need to know about using chocobos in combat is remembering to summon it. Oh, really? Does it just like do its thing by himself?
goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you're safe too. Yeah, sad music alert. For real.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away.
Spirited away, Mitchin.
I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Oh.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
That's so sad.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha Reng together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away.
Yeah, poor
I
baby.
shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss.
Poor girl. Poor
She
girl.
should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
Whoa! Hello?
What?
Bro, nobody told me Skrillex was performing tonight. That's insane. Oh, this is giving Sephiroth.
Why?
Whoa!
Why did you imprison us?
Yo, this is so good.
Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
That's so true. Did nobody lock her
Come,
away with a
come
pack of
and
playing
play
cards?
with us.
Bro, Shadowbringers is so
From
good.
the castle.
Shadowbringers is so good. I literally love the horror elements. It's so good.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Numo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Yeah, that voice actor popped off. Nina, welcome in. How are you today? They definitely kicked it up a notch. Yeah. Your favorite Nyx? Nina, how are you doing today? Also, is it Kyron, welcome in. Matt, hello. Oh my god, wait for my For my chocobo, thank you. Wait, so... Is that... Do I just use that and that's how I summon it? Oh. Yeah. Oh, neat. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I should probably use that like in situations like where we just were when I was fighting some things. Yeah, it lives on your hotbar. That makes sense. I'll do that. What do I not need on my hotbar? Because I really like the layout right now. I'll do it. Let me switch. Oops. I'll put that there. What a mouth. And then I'll do that there. I feel like that makes sense there. It defaults to free stance though and just does what it wants. Okay, so do I have to like make it fight? And as it levels up with you, you can adjust its skills on companion window. Okay. You're at work, so many moms who are coming in from the brunches. Are they being nice? Is it fun? I'm glad Shadowbringers claimed you. I remember we were all hyping it up for you. Yeah, I know. I was really nervous because Shadowbringers is so hyped up. I was like, what if I'm perchance the one person on this planet Earth that does not like Shadowbringers? But I love it. It's so good. They're super cheap, so you can always have them out. Oh, okay, okay. Guys, everybody else's chocobo is so dripped out. That's mine. His name is Toro after... I'm named Odalise Chai. Chai is my dog's name. Toro is my tortoise's name. Also, Vesher, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? You can't just say per chance. I literally have a problem where I'm not even kidding. I feel like I just adapt like the lingo, you know. Should I walk there or should I just teleport? I'm just gonna teleport. I was nervous about that too, but like you, I absolutely loved it. I'm so happy to hear that. I've run across a few people who don't like Shadowbringers. Like they don't like it or it's not their favorite. I mean, you would like to sleep and perchance to dream. Beautifully said, Nano. Different people have different favorite expansions, but I don't know if I've ever seen anyone who has disliked. Right, that's what I'm kind of getting at. Mine has no gear at all. It just looks like a simple chocobo. Okay, cool. Urianger brain rot. Use Gestal 2 times? What's that? Did you play through ARR? Yes, I did. I feel like I've seen everyone enjoy it, but some prefer Endwalker and some prefer Heavensward. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of understanding. Don't like Shadowbringers? Really? That's wild. Are we sure they're not rage baiting? I think I'm on rage bait TikTok with this person. I don't know if anybody else has seen it, but there's this girl who's like, come like working on my, like self-renovating my basement until I'm not scared of it anymore. And she like is literally making it more scary. She has a Swiffer and her basement is like unfinished. And she Swiffers like the uneven concrete and like the cement walls. Snowstorm jump scare. Snub scare. I personally thought Endwalker was kind of mid, but Shadowbringers is insanely good. Yeah, I feel like we all have like different things that we prefer. Then again, I'm also one of those crazy people who also go out of their way to not only complete all the quests, but also read every line of dialogue. I can respect that. Larry, what TikTok are you on? What is it, Chris? I'm scared. Mercy, Your Majesty. We had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? I nearly died, but yeah. Here you go. Haha, yes, this is the ink, and almost all of it too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time, we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well. Oh, slay. Also, there's about to be an ad. Thank you guys for staying for the ads. Good luck on the trivia. Ghost, welcome in. Good morning. How are you today? Post Endwalker was mid, but 6.0 was really good. Is that Post Endwalker? I'm in Endwalker, but so far Stormblood is my favorite. I really liked Stormblood. I liked parts of the stories a lot. I think it got slow at parts. But Stormblood trials and dungeons, oh, I love them. My favorite trial yet in the game is Emanation with Lakshmi. Thank you for all your enthusiasm for 14. Yes, that's true, Nina. That's true. Thank you for that reminder. I guess we should kind of curve the chat so I can go in with my own, with actually like no expectations, as little as possible. I can craft in all the looty. Regal, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? You can get free gear for your Chocobo using your achievement circuits. Oh, okay. I'll look into the Chocobo stuff. I mean, the next time I'm streaming, 14 will be on Friday. So that'll give me a lot of time to look into it. And then before you know it, I'll be a pro. Yes, Lakshmi is mother. In fact, happy Mother's Day to Lakshmi in Final Fantasy XIV. But I also love it for the music. And I love the little part, like, where we're all, like, seduced by her. Like, I just love it. 20% shorter. Colin, welcome in. How are you? Larry, I'm both excited and scared. Colin, I'm doing well today. How are you? Is that a tribal quest? There's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Wide Ankh returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Slay. Nice job on the trivia, Looney and Nina. Let's freaking go. Chocobo gear is craftable through getting the main mats. Okay. Why does everyone say that? Looney and me are so smart. You guys really are. Well done for being smart. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. I knew I shouldn't have trained. Trained on what? Endwalker is equally as good for me. I think it's really hard. I feel like in summary, it's just like any Final Fantasy game. Like certain stories are going to resonate with certain people more. My Chocobo just jump scared me. I forgot that I had him out. I didn't even read the question. Nice, Looney. I've been watching beginner guides for 14 and I feel like I'm taking a gateway drug every time I watch them. That's smart to do it like that, Colin, but also I would say you're totally fine. Just like, I feel like it was for me a little bit overwhelming in the beginning. So it might be easier to like just start and then see how it goes. Like what questions you get while you're playing. But I guess it depends on how you learn, because I learn more by like doing and then seeing what questions I have. Tsukuyomi's trial was probably my favorite. Oh yeah, I know, that one was so good. I want to do that one again. Yeah, Famford is a server, like the world that we play on, Colin. 14 does a good job of introducing everything. Yeah, I agree with that. I still need to read some beginner guides, to be honest. That's valid. It's trying to be Song of Storms. I could hear that. There you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Chai's barking, if you heard that. Take it, the stone scepter of the new Mo. This makes 3 relics. 1 more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all faithful to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we faithful render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. That's exciting. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you are comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Among us? Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the floth's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. Riel, welcome in. How are you? The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping at their settlement, Wolkdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Feyfolk. Okay, he literally could have just said, these people, these ones talk, so we can talk with them. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolkdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Sato, and he is their leader and bearer of the relic. Red Hood, have fun! Happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoy your time with your mom. Also, Kristen, thank you for getting me medicine. I think I'll probably just wait until after stream to take it. But thank you so much for getting that. I appreciate that. I just am... I feel... I guess I enjoy suffering during stream. Mish! Mish. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Mish. That's so kind. Also, hello. Mish, thank you. That's so kind. Thank you so much. Blocking Susano's sword is my favorite moment. In the trial, yes. That's so cool. I loved it. It was pain. Her trial is pain, but it was fun. Thank you, Mish. I appreciate it. I thought you were saying a your mom joke, but I remembered it's Mother's Day. Ah, classic. when I just sound like I'm making a your mom joke. Nina, thank you for being here. Yeah, I guess. I hope the rest of your workday goes well. Mad Dog, welcome in. Urianger doesn't speak sense. He speaks nonsense sense. Nonsensical words. Finish up the Hildebrand quest with Emmy in the background. Did you just recently start those? I started those, but I think I left it off when I got to a dungeon. I don't know why. I think it was like back in the day when I was like really scared to do dungeons with strangers. So, oh, and then one day I was like, I'm gonna be really brave and queue. And then the queue was like 20 minutes long. I was like, never mind. But I want to do it more because it's a really funny quest. Speak with the enormous Amaro? Bro, if it was so enormous, you would think that I wouldn't have a problem finding it. Are you enormous? You're not enormous. There's an ether current over here. Yeah, typically you gotta play tank. That is true. Tank or even sometimes healer, right? But that was the nice part about leveling warrior. Hey, this weekend, because it was so fast to level and queue in dungeons. Is that enormous? Oh, that's not a friend. How enormous are we talking? Like, should I be looking in the sky? Sophia, welcome in. How are you? A Hildebrand? Oh, here's the enormous one. Have fun with your mom. Healer 2, it depends. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I was queued with Kristen for most of it, and she was playing as healer. And it was literally like instant. A tank and a healer combo is awesome. My mom always told me not to get into dungeons with strangers. That's a world boss. I see. That who's that little fella? This guy's not enormous compared to that monstrosity walking around over there. Enormous is probably small. You know what? I feel bad for being mean to him. And he's slumbering. Who am I to interrupt his sleep? An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Sato. Sophia, I'm glad that you're doing well. You main tank not because it's faster queues, but because I want the achievements and mounts. There are mounts associated? Ardbert? Aww. Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? It's so interesting that he talks. Did I hear you all right? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden? No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the Light's corruption as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends. Let us leave him with his thoughts. The tanks get mounts from achievements. Oh, that's interesting. If you do enough dungeons as each type of tank, you can get different mounts. Okay, well now I'm motivated. White Mage gets a mount at level 30 and all tanks get 2 mounts for doing specific achievements. That's pretty cool. Revelation, welcome in. That's cool. I didn't know that. I still have to do another 250 high-end duties as Paladin. 250! Good God, this game, you think one day You're just like, haha, I'm gonna download Final Fantasy 14. Little do you know that one day you're like signing a contract for the rest of your life. 700 for each tank. That's literally bananas. My attempt at tanking a roulette went so bad that I wrote that idea off immediately. Incredible, that's how it was for me as healer. I can maybe heal with friends, but I much prefer tanking than healing. And above all, I prefer DPSing. 'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. Minfilia, you're so real for that. Minfilia's like, speak plain to me, Iriange. And little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Sato's reasoning for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. Guys, I made a 14 account and got sent to the Velvet Room with a contract. Yeah, you have to sign it. A friend made me try it. I blame them. And do they still play at least, Pettis? I still don't have the Warrior 300 because I don't really do duties much. Oh, really? Yeah, that is surprising to hear. I've been a tank in a few dungeons and I say that I haven't done it before, or that I am still figuring out. And most have been kind. Yeah, actually, I had a negative experience as healer, and I feel like people are more likely to like grief a healer than a tank. From my experience. Healing is so much pressure. It really is. It really is. Just sign it. I'm sure they have your best interest in mind. If Dove Cameron and a strange long nose man asked you to sign a contract, you'd do so without questioning it. 100%. Healers get no respect. But they are coming back for Dawn Trail. Good. Sophia, thank you for your ticket. It's good to have you here. Well now, it is not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. What brings you so far from your kind? Oh right, I'm supposed to pet them. Pet. Oh wait, I just have that here. How long has it been since the last I felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Vobert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. Bro, Matt is annihilating that thing over there. Cube, welcome in. You're on post ARR MSQ. Yes, Shadowbringers are so good. I'm sure you'll love Heavensward when you get there too. How are you liking the game in general so far? Sava, please. Let Matt cook. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Tetra, no problem, no problem. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, if I don't see ya. Thank you for popping in. Pet. That tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, or you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence that we might better serve our masters. After the Empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, the seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Pet. Who else can I pet? Me, when I go to the park and they're having a mobile adoption for puppies. Who else here can I pet? I love it. I'm bad and I skipped MSQ on my other account, but I'm playing a paladin. Wait, so did you play it for your current one or you just skipped it once? But that's fun. Paladin seems fun. I'm a bit of a crazy collector. I have almost 13,000 achievement points. That is so impressive. How long have you been playing? If I start with a free trial, can I play it like normal? Is it limited? It's, to my knowledge, the only reason why I started playing earlier is I don't think you can like add friends or join an FC on the trial. You might be able to add friends, but I don't remember what the other limitations are. I used to be an achievement hunter like you, then I took an arrow in the knee. You can't, okay. No trades, okay, that too. What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the faithful. But then we are faithful too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It's easy to forget sometimes. I think I have a 14.8k Chivo points, but I've been playing since Heaven's Word. That's impressive. Oh my god, Hades. Hades jump scare. With the wings and all. Oh, no market board either? That's actually kind of huge. You play for 5 years, but on and off. Okay, okay. Can't use market board and you're limited in amount of gil you can have. Oh, really? Gil is locked to 300 or 500. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it? Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare and not scorn that Sado seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. We need them shoes. Oh, okay. Death threats, that makes sense. Like, that makes sense. Even with those limitations, I'll still beat the final boss because I'm such a pro gamer. I 100% believe that. Currently working on your 4th ARR relic, and those are hell to grind. Relics sound so scary. Odalise, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Sado in private? Okay, that's like what I love about this game though, you guys, like how many ways you can play it. Like before I played this game, this is my first like proper MMORPG. And I thought, when I pictured it, I just pictured like, wow, like very intense, all these like flashing lights that I had no idea what was going on. And then like, it's so nice actually playing it, and like at night I can play, and if I'm in like a mood to do dungeons, you do dungeons. If I'm in the mood to like level something, I'm leveling something. If I'm in the mood to chill, I can do that and like fish or something. I haven't fished yet, but I want to. But it's like so, like I feel so good playing this game because there's just something for everyone in like every mood that you can have when you want to play a game. Serum, welcome in. Relics are comfy but grindy. Nothing scary. Okay. Is it like yokai kind of thing? The most grindy parts of the game are not mandatory. That's true. Ocean fishing. I need to get into that. At night. If I'm in the mood to camp out in the gold saucer for 18 hours, I can do it. No, literally. Like, I had a hiatus from 14 for a couple months, and then the 15 event happened, and I wanted to get Noctis's car. So that's like all I did was gold saucer. But it never really feels frustrating. It's all about you and your vibe. Exactly. Yeah, it gives you a lot of purpose. 14 forever. All MMOs are like that. Yeah, and I never really knew that. My first MMO was Club Penguin. Mine too. A bit like Yokai. Okay, okay. Odalise, might I prevail upon thee to confirm with Sato in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth the most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. I played WoW for 10 years. I've seen some things. I can only imagine. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see, it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. Oh, that breaks my heart, you guys. That actually made me feel ill. This is something I must do. Oh, that makes me so sad. Like, I feel that in my gut. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fae folk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To save the world? I hate how that sounds, but also that. What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There, I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. I love it, the phrase, that you might, or that you may. That's like my favorite words, whatever, in this game. Tesca, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? Also, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Me making my warrior light a Lalafell named Penguin, and I only wear a tuxedo. Colin, that would be iconic. My dad was a WoW player in the early 2000s. I cannot play that game for that reason. Sato must be protected. Yes. Aw, make a sad music. That made me feel so ill, because whenever there's like an animal in a game, it doesn't even matter if it's like this big bird. I'm like, that's a dog. That's a dog. And we went around and pet them all. And just the way he said, like, to lose one that has even pet us once. That makes me so sick. Like, I could literally cry right now. Violinist going crazy, truly. That you mayhaps eat a twixt. I love it. Like, all the music in Shadowbringers has been so good. That weren't born when WoW came out, that's wild. When did WoW come out? I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Okay. 2004? That's wild. I don't know if dogs are birds. Dogs aren't birds, but birds are dogs. Ready then? Very well. Whoa. That is quite the ravenous thing. I got this easy. Look, one of them already died. Embarrassing. Yo, you guys eat sins? Any more? Whoa, bears? What are you doing over there, buddy? Wait. Who the frick put Peloton there? Wait. Did I accidentally... That's... okay. I don't know why Peloton is there. I must have accidentally moved it? Oh god, there's still things happening. I'm confused of why Peloton got there. I feel like this is a cruel joke. No, Peloton strikes. Literally, where did this Peloton come from? It was not like this last stream. Was that it? Yeah. No, where did that go? Because I used to have something here. Whatever. I'm gonna have to look at my own screenshots. Sin Eater, I hardly know her exactly. We eat sins, not tragedies. So true. A bunch of Teslines don't remind me of Tesline. People in their 20s, that's wild. You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Willickdorf. Me when a poltergeist moves my Peloton bike to another room. I really don't know how that got there. I wasn't even... I wonder if I did that on the stream by accident. Or if it was like that in the beginning. Maybe the DDoSers... Maybe the DDoSers actually hacked everyone and put Peloton randomly on their hotbars. That's really what they were after. Hypnotics, welcome in. I hope you're doing well as well. It's good to see you. By the ease with which you slew those sin eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there's a favor I would ask of you. Alright. King Ween, welcome in. How are you? Pals, unfortunately, I think this is where we'll be ending stream today. Since it is Mother's Day, I gotta prepare to go hang out with my mom. I'm gonna go hang out with my mom and my dad. But yeah, I hate it. I hate how the last couple of 14 streams have been so short. What if I just stream 14 on Tuesday? But I want to play Rebirth so bad too. It's so hard to only have 3 stream days. I wish I could stream more. Do it? What if? I fear that if I skip Rebirth, I will literally never get back to it, and I don't want to do that. But I'm also like, my brain rot for this game is so... It's just taken over a bit. Yeah, but it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Wake up Tuesday and then just go what you feel like that morning. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Rebirth found dead in a ditch. No, I don't want to do that. But I don't know. It's so hard. Like, Shadowbringers just like... I just want to consume it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys were new here today, thank you so much for coming in. If you're interested in the Discord, you're welcome to join. I also post like my schedule and stuff like that in there too, if you're curious of it. And I'll be back for stream Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Either for this or Rebirth, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna rate Chiefs today. Chiefs is a really, really cool streamer. I love going to her stream. And also, I actually just recently found out that her name is also Emmy. Or Rebirth. Chiefs is really, really chill. She does like a lot of just chatting. And it looks like today she's gonna get into a playthrough of Fallout 4, starting that today. But let me say goodbye to y'all before we head out with the raid. Duke, thank you for being here. Grand, Elusha, Benjamin, Nano, Colin, Ghost, William, Clay, Pettis, Zappa, Trev, Chelsea, Chris, Incredible, Ghost, Clay, Nix. I feel like I'm just repeating names. I wasn't retaining anything I was saying. Blackmore, anyone else that was here and lurking, I appreciate you all so much. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great Monday. I hope to see you Tuesday. And let's go say hi to Cheeps. Bye, friends. Looney, thank you so much for resubbing. Okay, bye, friends.